Hello again, everybody. David Clary, Mark and Shauna Haste here at the Wildcat Arena, getting set once again for another edition of Oak Ridge High School basketball. The final week of the regular season is upon us. The Wildcats will be taking on three different opponents this week, two of them here at the Wildcat Arena beginning tonight as they take on the Cleveland Blue Raiders and Lady Raiders. Then tomorrow, our final road district ball game, our final district game period, as the Lady Wildcats and guys travel on to Lenoir City. And then Friday night, in the game originally scheduled for Saturday, the Wildcats and Lady Wildcats will be taking on the Fulton Falcons. As I mentioned, we are at the Wildcat Arena taking on the Lady Raiders, Blue Raiders of Cleveland High School. Shauna Haste now joins me here. Shauna, you've got more information about the game.
Yeah, thanks. Just as David said, this is the final week of the regular season upon us. And once again, we have a 3-game week starting tonight at home against Cleveland. The Lady Wildcats and the Wildcats will begin District 4 tournament play next week at McMinn County. The Lady Wildcats will most likely face Hardin Valley, and the guys will play the winner of McMinn County and Ray County. The Lady Wildcats are coming into tonight's game following their 64-53 loss here at home to Hardin Valley. The Lady Wildcats are in a tie with the Lady Hawks for 4th place. The tiebreaker will be determined by tomorrow's game with Lenoir City and or Hardin Valley's game with Ray County. Either way, Oak Ridge will face the Lady Hawks again next week. Tonight's opponent, Cleveland, is having a great season with their 19-4 record. 2 of their losses have come to the number 1 team in the state, Bradley Central. Both games were close, especially Friday's game when the Lady Blue Raiders lost to Bradley 57-55. They also lost 59-50 earlier this season. Their other 2 losses have come to Maryville and Innsworth. This will be the only meeting this season between the 2 schools, as the first game was called off due to snow. Last season, Oak Ridge won both meetings with the Lady Raiders. The previous season, Cleveland won both games. Oak Ridge leads the series 26-9 since 1982. Oak Ridge's 2 remaining games during the regular season are against Lenoir City tomorrow night on the road, and then on Friday at home against Fulton. We will broadcast both games on our YouTube channel. Lenoir City defeated the Lady Wildcats 61-51 on January 13th. Oak Ridge has yet to play Fulton this season, but did knock them off 60-17 last season and has won 8 straight in the series. The postseason is a few short days away, and in order for us to continue streaming live video, we must pay the rights fee to TSSAA. The cost per game at the district and region tournaments is $200 per game. If you're interested in helping us broadcast these games, please contact David Clary at dccatvoice@aol.com or text him at 865-310-7207. Tonight, we are here at the Wildcat Arena facing the Cleveland Blue Raiders. Our regular basketball sponsors for tonight's game are Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance, Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty, the Oak Ridge Utility District, the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic of Oak Ridge, Ten Bank of Oak Ridge, the Summit Medical Group, Bob's Wash and Fold, and the Fox Insurance Group. We'll take a break and return for the tip-off in a moment.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank?
Uh-uh.
So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee, right here where all our banking decisions are made, not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We are a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously?
This is so extra.
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
David Clary, Mark, and Shauna Hayes back here at the Wildcat Arena where we're getting set for Oak Ridge High School basketball. As Shauna said just a moment ago, postseason's right around the corner. In fact, the Wildcats and Lady Wildcats will be playing district ball games next week down in McMinn County, and just a few short days away. We must pay the rights fee to the TSSAA. The cost per game at the district and region tournaments is $200 per game. If you're interested in helping us broadcast these games, first from McMinn County and hopefully other places, please contact me at dccatvoice@aol.com, or you can text me at 865-310-7207. Right now, we can do the boys tournament, but right now we have yet to had any takers on the girls. So if you'd like to sponsor the first girls game, hopefully many more, please contact me so we can do those games. Andrew Barton's going to do the first boys game. As we're moments away from the starting lineups, the national anthem, Mark and Shauna Hayes are with us here today. Lady Wildcats and the guys against the Cleveland Blue Raiders. We won't be going down to Cleveland this year. That game was snowed out and will not be made up. Next year we'll only play them one time, and that will be down in Cleveland. I want to emphasize once again that the Fulton game, I've had a lot of people comment on this when I pointed out that it's on Friday. It has been moved to Friday from Saturday. Your schedule is correct. It did say Saturday originally.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Before we begin the tip-off, we'll go with starting lineups. Starting for Cleveland, number 1, Lainey Copeland. Number 2, Isabel Smith. Number 5, Araya Huffman. Number 10, Ilianis Rodriguez. And number 23, Emily Patterson. Cleveland coach includes Bianca Hensley, Martin Hensley, and Holly Stroud. And now the starting lineup for your Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats. Starting at guard, number 5, Avea Mitchell. Also starting at guard, junior number 14, Honesty Thompson. Starting at forward, the senior, number 15, Evelyn Eubanks. Also at forward, senior number 20, Paige Lawing. Rounding out the lineup for the Lady Wildcats, starting at guard, number 22, Janaea Pippins. Lady Wildcats are coached by Kevin Tubbs, assisted by Christina Sims, JT Eastep.
And that's our starting lineups here from the Wildcat Arena. The Lady Wildcats and the Lady Blue Raiders, they've been playing since the early 80s, and they're about to tip things off here to begin the final week of the regular season for Oak Ridge High School basketball. The Lady Wildcats will send Evelyn Eubanks to the circle to jump. For them will be number 23, Emily Patterson, and we are about set as the official steps in. Ball up controlled by Oak Ridge, and we are underway here from Oak Ridge. With the basketball, Avea Mitchell. She's at the midcourt circle. Works the ball to the left side to Janaea, to Honesty Thompson. Lady Wildcats work it out. The Honesty launches a three. It's partially rejected, but Evelyn has the rebound back up. Good. Good start for the Lady Wildcats. A missed shot, maybe partially rejected, but Evelyn was in the right spot, and she scores the first 2 points. Lady Raiders with the basketball, moving right to left. As you're watching on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio, they lob one back door. They missed the shot, though, and they get the second rebound. It's up, and it's taken away by Oak Ridge. Here come the Lady Wildcats quickly down the floor. With it will come Janaea Pippins, top of the circle. This Cleveland team is 19-4 on the year, as Shauna said. They have two of their losses are to the number 1 team and the nationally ranked Bradley Lady Bear team. As Oak Ridge works the ball inside the paint, Janaea almost turned it over, saved by Honesty. Bounce pass goes out to Paige Long. She almost took an extra step there and backs it up. 6:59, we're just underway here at the Wildcat Arena. The boys' game to follow will be on the road tomorrow at Lenore City. Chris being very patient right now as they work the ball to Honesty, who looks inside the Page along the baseline, wants to drive in, about to dribble it on the baseline, kicks the ball back out to Honesty, who throws the ball away. Taken on the floor by Cleveland. Here come the Blue Raiders down the floor. Outside the three-point line, they'll drive in, kick it out for a corner three, and it's good. Three-point shot by the Blue Raiders, and it's a one-point game. Here comes Oak Ridge quickly down the floor. That shot is blocked, taken on the floor by Cleveland once again. 6:22 to play. They work the ball to the corner. Out to the top, long three. This one is up, and it's no good. Rebounded back up, and good. And the Lady Raiders, just like that, have a 5-2 lead. Let's bring Mark Haste in here. Mark doing the stats, of course. As Lady Wildcats turn the ball over almost. The ball is loose on the floor, picked up by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats, Janaea drives in, gives it out to Paige, back to the top to Evelyn. Thought about a three. Avea will take a three. It's on its way. No good. Rebound to Cleveland. And they'll have a run out all the way down the floor, driving with it to the hole. Shot is no good. Knocked out of bounds by Oak Ridge. 5-2 our score. Mark, Lady Raiders are good. They come in at 19-4.
Yeah, they look like a well-seasoned, polished team, David, coming in here to Wildcat Arena tonight. As the Lady Wildcats are going to have their hands full, without a doubt.
Here comes Oak Ridge setting it up once again defensively. Out for a corner three. It's on its way. It's good. And the score is 8-2. 5:32 to play. We're in the first quarter. Here come the Lady Wildcats down the floor. Van Mitchell with it. Excuse me. Top of the key, works the ball to Page. She's trapped up high. Works the ball around the horn. Once again to Avea, to Honesty Thompson. Inside, nice cut into Page. Her shot is way too strong, though. She battles and can't get her own rebound. It's taken away by Janaea, though. Janaea then has to clear it back out to the top of the key. Janaea looks over to her left, gives it over to Avea. 8-2 the score. Lady Wildcats have the basketball, trailing by 6. With the basketball, driving in the paint, turning, spinning. Janaea wanted to shoot, has to back it up to Avea. Avea Mitchell got a screen from Evelyn. Works the ball to the right corner. It's an off-balance shot, not really a good one. Page has the rebound, back to Honesty. Honesty cannot shoot. Avea has a wide-open three in the corner. Sets, plants up, no good. Rebounded by Cleveland. Pulled down by Isabel Smith, and here come the Lady Raiders. Lady Wildcats got to get back on defense, and they do. 4:36 to play. We're in the first quarter. Their basketball. They work the ball right inside, trying to shoot over the top of Evelyn. That's pretty hard to do. She blocks the shot. Taken away by Janaea. Evelyn is a presence down low, that's for sure. Not only just rebounding, but blocking shots. And she stopped that one there as Avea drives in for a shot. No good. Another foul's going to be called, or a foul's going to be called. It's going to go against Cleveland. 4:16, about halfway through the first quarter. 8-2 our score.
Pick up the foul for Cleveland, David, is Isabel Smith. That's her team first, going to the line for the Lady Wildcats is Avea Mitchell. She is yet to score. The 2 points that the Lady Wildcats have so far by Evelyn Eubanks, but now Avea Mitchell on the board and in the scores book with 1 point.
85% free throw shooter, averaging 21.9 points per ball game. She's a senior. She'll be recognized on senior night this coming Friday. Hope you'll join us. Free throw's good. 8-4 the score. Here come the Lady Raiders moving right to left, walking the ball slowly to the midcourt line. Lady Wildcats have Honesty Thompson in the ball game. She's number 14. Avea Mitchell, number 5. Evelyn Eubanks, and now Alani Mitchell has come into the ball game, along with Janaea as they throw the ball away. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. The defense out high as the ball went bouncing over towards the Oak Ridge bench, and the Lady Wildcats will get it. Kevin Tubbs in his first year as the head coach of the Wildcats, assisted by J.T. Estep and Christina Sims. Christina's been with us for a while. J.T. in his first year as an assistant coach. Oak Ridge drives in, Avea off the glass, no good. And the rebound, Alani Mitchell had it, saved by Avea in the right corner. Avea Mitchell sets it up once again. 3:42 to play in a fast-moving first quarter. 8-4 the score. Honesty looks inside to Evelyn. Can't get the ball to her, but Janaea has the ball, top of the circle. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Cleveland. 8-4 the score. They shoot a three. Good.
That's 2 for Lainey Copeland, David. She now has 6 points for the Lady Blue Devils.
Blue Raiders.
Blue Raiders.
Right. Oak Ridge basketball, 11-4 the score. That's 3 threes against Oak Ridge here in the first quarter. As the Lady Wildcats are once again lobbing it down to Alani. Alani on the right block goes in for the shot. Good. Good play to get the ball inside to her. And Lady Wildcats trail 11-6.
Yeah, it's a really good lob pass down onto the block for Alani that time, David. Well set up by the Lady Wildcats.
Cleveland with the basketball. Out to the top it goes. Just working the perimeter now. Here's the deflection and a steal by Oak Ridge, saved by Alani. Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Here they come down the floor once again quickly. Driving will come Janaea Pippins into Avea. Avea goes up for the shot. It's no good, but a foul is going to be called. And it'll be the Lady Raiders committing a foul. That's their second personal foul. And it'll be once again Oak Ridge going to the free throw line.
Going to the line for the Wildcats is Avea Mitchell, 2 for 2 from the line tonight with her 2 points. She stays solid from the line, David. Picking up the foul for Cleveland was Lainey Copeland.
And Avea will go back to the free throw line. Lady Wildcats and Blue Raiders. As I mentioned, they started playing back in the early 80s as Avea remains perfect at the line, and the Lady Wildcats trail by 5. 12-7 the score, 2:30 to play in the first quarter here from the Wildcat Arena. Tomorrow we're traveling to Lenoir City to take on the Lady Panthers and the Panthers. And then on Friday, as I mentioned, is senior night. Lady Wildcats and guys, seniors. There's 4 seniors on the girls' team, 2 on the boys. They'll be recognized before the ball game. along with perhaps some of the cheerleaders. They work the ball in for a shot. No good. Rebound to Cleveland. Back up. Good. The Wildcats trail by a score now of 14-8. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Lady Wildcats, Avea Mitchell drives in, lost the handle of the basketball because she's fouled. She's attacking inside, and that's the third team foul called against Cleveland.
Picking up the foul for Cleveland, David, is Alanis Rodriguez.
Oak Ridge basketball, not a shooting violation. To work the ball in will be Avea. Let's see if she can lob it in over the top to somebody. She will, to Alani Mitchell. Alani, the freshman, along with another freshman in the ball game, Autumn O'Donnell, has checked into the game. I didn't see her sneak in. As Oak Ridge works the ball with seniors Paige Lawing along with Avea Mitchell. Avea's going to drive in for a shot off the glass. No good. Tipped up, no good. Big battle for it. Alani's got it up, and before they commit a foul, it's going to be a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow will give them, the Blue Raiders, the Lady Raiders, the ball. 14-8 the score, 1:38 to play, and we're moving quickly here in the first quarter. Here comes Cleveland quickly down the floor with the basketball. Once again, they'll set it up. Good defense by Avea as they work the ball for a shot, which is good. Is that a 2 or a 3?
I believe that's just a 2.
Really nice shot, though. I mean, she just got the ball, turned around, and drilled it. 16-8 the score. Autumn O'Donnell with the basketball. Really fouled there, but was not. Backs it up once again to Avea Mitchell. 1:09 to play first quarter. Avea trying to get her first field goal. She puts up a shot. This one's no good. A little bit off on her shooting. She's looked good on the free throw shots as they quickly bring the ball down the floor, and they'll drive in just inside the paint. Shot is up, no good. Nice board by Paige Lawing. Lady Wildcats running the floor. Janaea Pippin's layup, good. Janaea scores. Good fast break that time, and timeout is asked for by Coach Tubbs. 16-10 our score. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena. We're in the first quarter, back in 30 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously?
This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
David Clary, Mark and Shauna Hayes back here at the Wildcat Arena, where Oak Ridge trails Cleveland by a score of 16-10 as we play here in the first period. 47 seconds to play in this first quarter from the Wildcat Arena. Next to last home game. The Lady Wildcats Friday, as I mentioned, it is senior night. Oak Ridge will take on Fulton in the annual last game of the year. Of course, last year it didn't work out that way because of bad weather. Sevier County ended up being our senior night in the last ball game. They actually came in after the Fulton game, and we appreciated that. They didn't have to because the tournaments were about to begin, but we had to have. You remember that, Mark? It was senior night, and it was canceled, and they had to get them to come in, and they did. Here's a shot from the corner. It's up, no good. Rebound. Autumn had it, grabs it, and throws the ball to Janaea Pippins. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Janaea's going to drive right, block shot, partially rejected. Saved by Cleveland. Ball loose on the floor. Saved by Janaea once again. 11 seconds to go. Here's Avea, wide open three. Boy, they need it. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Janaea, back up with a three, no good again. Pulled down by Cleveland, 2-1. They get a shot. No, they don't. It won't count anyway as the first quarter comes to a close. We played one quarter basketball here at the Wildcat Arena. Cleveland on top of Oak Ridge, 16-10. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena, where the Lady Wildcats trail at 16-10 as we start playing the second period. Oak Ridge basketball, Evelyn Eubanks, Autumn O'Donnell, Avea Mitchell, Alani Mitchell in the ball game, along with Mosiah Thompson. The Lady Wildcats throw it into Alani on the right block. She'll turn, she'll spin. Nice move, shot good. Great move there by the freshman, and it's a 4-point game.
Yeah, I really liked the way she just kept pivoting and around until the shot opened up for her. Nice play by Alani. Great to see that score. She has 4 points in the ball game, David.
Easy bucket there as they got the ball inside, and it's back to a 4-point game, or 6-point game, 18-12. Down the floor will come the Lady Wildcats, turning the ball over, and then the ball's loose on the floor. Cleveland's got it. Lady Wildcats got to get back on defense. Autumn tries to stop that as that shot is up. No good. Rebound Cleveland, then saved away by Oak Ridge. Avea's got it coming down the far left sideline, drives in, left block, goes in for the shot. It's up, good, counted, and she's fouled. Avea will have an opportunity for a 3-point play. Good defense by Oak Ridge, then a good drive down the floor by Avea, and she will go to the line.
Picking up that foul for Cleveland, David, is Aria Huffman. That's her first, team first of the second quarter. Avea Mitchell goes to the line with 6 points, trying to complete the 3-point play.
And she does. Shot is good. It's a 3-point game. 6:59 to play in the first half. Bianca Hensley is the head coach of the Lady Raiders of Cleveland High School. They've got a new boys coach. Reggie Tucker was their coach for a long time, but not coaching them anymore as they shoot a three at the top of the key. It's in and out. No good. Rebound to Oak Ridge. Had it. Saved by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats should have a layup. Janaea right-handed. It's no good. She was a little bit too far underneath the goal. It was a good defensive play on one end, and then a reach-in foul, maybe a little frustration foul by Janaea Pippins on the floor as the Lady Wildcats trail by 3, 18-15.
Janaea picks up her first, team first of the second quarter, David, as Cleveland will inbounds the ball.
Wearing their all-blue jerseys with white, the Lady Wildcats in their home white jerseys and cardinal. Left elbow shot, left open. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge will substitute. Looks like Honesty's coming back in the ball game, and Autumn O'Donnell will check out. Lady Wildcats playing tough here. It's a 3-point game, 18-15 the score. Cleveland basketball. They fire it in way up high, and they'll set up their offense. 18-15 the score. Cleveland basketball. Isabel Smith with it outside the line. Works the ball around the perimeter. Launching a three. It's good. Now, that's the fourth three, I believe, here in the first half.
Yeah, third. Actually, the fifth, and that's her third.
And let's take a quick timeout. We're going to be back to the Wildcat Arena in a moment.
How do you say the name? Tien Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank?
Uh-uh.
So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
David Clary, Mark and Shauna Hayes back here at the Wildcat Arena, where the boys game will follow here on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. Appreciate all of you who have watched our games all season long. We're 20-plus games into it. We've tried to broadcast about every one of them. As that ball is stolen away, Evelyn tried to get the ball across the way and actually turned the ball over on an errant pass as they'll set it up to the right corner. Driving the baseline,
Nice.
Janaea, good defense. They're going to call a baseline drive anyway, but Janaea just drove her out of bounds. Good play by her.
Yeah, and then Avea just stepped right in front of the passing lane. The recipient of that pass had it been a turnover.
Janaea with the basketball. It was a dangerous pass, but she saves it and works the ball to Avea to the right corner it goes to Honesty, who tried to get it inside to Evelyn. They're going to call a foul on the inside. That was almost a forced pass to Alani, but it all worked out in the end. That's the second foul called against Cleveland here in the second quarter. 6-point game, 21-15 the score. Avea will work the ball in. Avea works it into Janaea, who pulls up and shoots. No good. Tipped and rebound. I think Evelyn Eubanks might have come over the back and that is the call. 21-15 our score. Lady Wildcats trailing, 5:33 to play here in this quarter.
In fact, Evelyn did pick up the foul. It's her first, team second of the second quarter, David.
It's good to have a pep band in the arena tonight. It's always good to have a little extra noise level. We had such a great student following on Friday in the Hardin Valley ball game. I mean, that was by far, and we talked about it quite a bit as the ball was knocked out of bounds by Oak Ridge. It means so much to the players when they have their peers coming to watch them play, and they were loud and vocal. And hopefully we can get that same kind of crowd. We only have 2 more home games to go. And then as they work the ball in for a shot, and it's good.
Yeah, I'm worried that Cleveland's going to have more cheerleaders than we do have in our student section. They've got 3 rows of they got over 20 cheerleaders here, David.
That's typical of them. They typically bring a lot of people. I know whenever we've had a ground camera guy, there's a missed shot by Oak Ridge, partially rejected maybe. Cleveland has the basketball, then they work the ball in, and I had to turn the ball over. Good defense. Somebody got back on defense and kind of disrupted the shot, and then she took an extra step on the baseline, and Oak Ridge has it on the turnover. 8-point game. Lady Wildcats trailing 23-15, playing with Paige Lawing in the ball game. Evelyn Eubanks. The Wildcats work it out to Autumn O'Donnell for a shot. No good. Almost a rebound by Evelyn. Saved away by Cleveland. Here come the Lady Raiders. They push the ball way up the floor and goes into the stands about 8 rows back, heading towards the band. Will be tracked down by some students. The boys game, the Wildcats will be without 2 starters today. And you don't want to get people injured and sick this time of year because next week the district tournament begins. Ethan James obviously got hurt in the latter stages of the ball game the other day against Hardin Valley. He will not be able to play today. In fact, we might not see him the rest of the week. I think they might try to save him for the district tournament, which will begin next week, as that's another turnover. And then Justice West is not feeling well today, and he won't be able to play. So we'll not have the starters. Here comes a 3-point shot from the corner. It's up good. That's not quite in the corner. And how many threes is that?
They're up to 6.
In the first half. 26-15 the score. 3:51 to play. Seems like every team we play has the greatest shooters of all time. Doesn't it seem like every team just got these fantastic shooters? I mean, it just seems like every team has these great players. I know we've got some shooters too. There's one of them right there, Avea Mitchell, but she can't get a shot off. 26-15 the score. Lady Wildcats trail. So Oak Ridge works it in and then throws the ball away. I think Evelyn was trying to get it to Paige, but it's taken away. This is a crucial part of the game. You might want to call a timeout, or this one's going to get away from you. It's starting to get that way.
Yeah, that bucket by Copeland. She's now in double figures with 11 for Cleveland, David.
And Oak Ridge will call a timeout. 3:09 to play second quarter. 28-15 the score. We'll be back in a moment.
I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
David Clary, Mark, and Shauna Hayes back here at the Wildcat Arena. The boys' game to follow here on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. We'll hope you'll tune in for that. Wildcats, though, in the boys' game, Mark, are going to be a little short-handed.
Yeah, as you said, we're missing at least 2 players tonight, Dave, and that's going to hurt. At least one of them a starter.
Both of them are starters. Ethan James and Justice West.
Yes.
Both of them starters. So the start for them will be J2, as they say. That's Josh Amos Jr. and Luis Soria, who, have a lot of playing time. So it's not like, we're having to throw, inexperienced players out there. But this is not the time of year you don't want sickness and injury as Oak Ridge works the ball inside. Nice play. Shot is missed. Good-looking pass, though, to Paige Long. She just couldn't convert on the shot. 28-15 the score. Lady Wildcats have got to find, especially tournament time coming, and I think we're going to have to play Hardin Valley again in the first round as they work the ball out to the top. Here's a long three. It's good.
That's her fourth, team seventh.
Well, obviously she is their shooter. We can't leave her open as Oak Ridge works the ball down the floor. Oak Ridge basketball, 31-15 the score, and then Oak Ridge turns the ball over off the foot of Janaea Pippins. This is a stage, and I like Coach Tubbs' timeout a moment ago to kind of settle them down because this one's just going to end up being a rout, is the way all of a sudden they have just pushed it out. At one time in this quarter, the Lady Wildcats had closed the gap to 3 at 18-15, but since that time, they've gone on a major scoring 13-0 run against the Lady Wildcats, and a lot of these three-point shots from the outside. The Wildcats come up defensively, and number 2 works the ball to another three-point shooter. And this one is no good. It goes over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. 31-15. I didn't play a whole lot of basketball, but if you're out on the floor like that, it's got to be frustrating if you think you've got good defense and just every shot just seems to go in.
Yeah, I would think so, David. They're trying to do everything that they can, but they struggle so much in their 2-3 zone to cover the outside shooters.
Yeah, and the other teams make them pay in that defense. And right now, we just don't have the personnel as Janaea drives in. Avea missed the shot. When Avea's missing shots, you're in a little bit of trouble. Lady Wildcats have got to recover defensively here. 31-15 the score. Cleveland's a good team. They come in at 19-4 as they work the ball outside the line. Dribble cross court. Number 2 for 3. It's up. No good. Rebounded by Pippins. Lady Wildcat basketball. Janaea quickly coming down the floor. Janaea, got to get her and Avea going. Lady Wildcats down 31-15, under a minute to go as they work the ball in with Avea. Shot is no good. Gets her own rebound, back up with it. Good. Avea scores, and that stops the scoring drought. And they'll come down the floor with about 30 seconds to play.
Avea now with 9 points in the ball game, David.
Avea averaging 21.9, 26 seconds and counting. 31-17 the score. Lady Raider basketball. They work the ball to the right, now to the left. Just working the final ticks down of this half, and there's a wide open 3. It's on its way. It's up. No good. They get the rebound on deflection. Alani's got it, then lost it, and then foul's going to be called, I believe, against Addison Gravel. And with 6 seconds to play, it'll be Oak Ridge basketball.
You're exactly right, David. The foul was on 21, Addison Gravel, as the Lady Wildcats will bring the ball down with 6 seconds, taking a final shot. Oh, and they turn the ball over. Coming the other direction. Shot by number 10, Rodriguez. Up, no good. As at the half, Lady Wildcats trail Cleveland by a score of 31-17.
Postseason is just a few short days away, and in order for us to continue streaming live video, we must pay a rights fee to the TSSAA. The cost per game at the district and region tournaments, hopefully both teams will be there, is $200 per game. If you are interested in helping us, you could be a grandparent, an aunt, uncle, parent, just a fan. If you would help us, we cannot broadcast the ball games. We don't. We're a nonprofit. We don't really have the funds to pay for every single ball game. And in the past, we've had so many people step up to help us with our postseason. And I know, and I'll just say this, and I don't want people to take this the wrong way. I know the season hasn't gone as strong as it did last year, where both teams went to the state tournament. But these girls and guys have played hard all season long, and I think, honestly, we can get to the region tournament, and if you get there, you can make some noise, but we cannot broadcast all that trip down to McMinn. We're going to be going to McMinn County almost every day starting next week for the district tournament, and I know a lot of fans won't be heading down that way because it's, 45 minutes to an hour to the school, and if you want to watch the ball games, we'll try to stream them, but if we cannot, we cannot. And we already have the first boys game covered. Andrew Barton's going to do that. $200 per game. If you would like to help us out from McMinn County, you can contact me at dccatvoice@aol.com. That's DCCATVOICE at AOL.com. or you can call me or text me at 865-310-7207. We appreciate all of our viewers, our watchers, our listeners, people who have been with us all season long and will stay with us on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. But as of right now, we don't have any sponsors for the first round of the girls, and we do have a first round sponsor for the boys. I think the girls will probably play Hardin Valley, and I think the boys will probably play McMinn County on their home floor, which is going to be tough. Let's take a quick break. We're at halftime. The Lady Wildcats trail the 19-4 Lady Raiders 31-17. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We are a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously?
This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena, where the Lady Wildcats trail Cleveland 31-17. Mark, you've got the first half statistics.
Thank you very much, David. Leading scorer for the Lady Wildcats is Avea Mitchell. She has 9 points on the ball game, 2 of 12 from the field, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. With 4 points is Alani Mitchell off the bench for the Lady Wildcats. She's 2-2 from the field. Janaea Pippin has 2 points for Lady Wildcats. She's 1 of 8 from the field. Evelyn Eubanks scored the first 2 points of the ball game. She's 1 of 1 from the field. As a team, Lady Wildcats are 6 of 28 from the field. They're 6 of 22 in twos, 0 of 6 in threes, and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Now looking at the Lady Blue Raiders, number 1, Lainey Copeland is their leading scorer. She leads all scorers with 14 points. She's 5 of 8 from the field, 11 points by Araya Huffman. She's, 4 of 9 from the field and 6 points added by Emily Patterson. She's 3 of 4 from the field. As a team, the Lady Blue Raiders are 12 of 27. They are 5 of 13 in twos, 7 of 14 in threes, and they have no attempts from the free throw line. So, interesting stat. The Lady Blue Raiders, 7 of 14 from beyond the three-point arc. The Lady Wildcats, 0 of 6. So yet to hit a three-pointer. Lady Wildcats trailed at the end of the first quarter, 16-10, and then they were outscored 15-7 in the second quarter. And that's how we get to a halftime deficit. The Lady Wildcats are trailing by a score of 31-17. David?
Going to take one more time out. We'll be back with the second half. Oak Ridge trails, as Mark said, 31-17. Back for the second half in a moment.
Hello, Wildcat Nation. OBGYN Associates of Oak Ridge is ready to take care of your healthcare needs for women of all ages 13 and above. We specialize in gynecological family planning, wellness care, prenatal care, and pregnancy-related issues. Call our office to schedule an appointment with a member of our team of physicians. Dr. Katie Robertson, Dr. Ryan Williams, Dr. Catherine Hayes, Dr. Andwilyn Sansis, and Dr. Michelle Tate. To round out our team, they are joined by nurse practitioner Regina Dill, Liz Trabalka, and physician assistant Angie Atkinson. Please call 865-483-7415 to make an appointment. We offer appointments Monday through Fridays, conveniently located in Physicians Plaza, which is connected to Methodist Medical Center, and we are proud supporters of Oak Ridge Athletics.
This is Todd Fox with Fox Insurance Group, and you're listening to Oak Ridge Football on FM 92.7 WIJV.
David Clary back here along with Mark and Shauna Hayes. Remember, this is the final week of the season. Tomorrow the Wildcats will be traveling to Lenoir City to take on the Panthers. The Lady Wildcats fell in their game to Lenoir City. First time we played them, the boys won that game. The Wildcats they've kind of wrapped up third place already, which, is still going to force them to play a first-round ball game, probably against the home team, McMinn County Cherokees. But they will be opposite of Bearden if they can get past that opening game with McMinn County and probably meet up with Farragut in the second game. They would not have to play the Bearden Bulldogs, who are just an outstanding team, as we all know, until the championship game. That's on the boys' side of things. On the girls' side of things, Oak Ridge will probably, and most definitely, about 99.9% sure they'll take on Hardin Valley in the first round. We don't have the brackets yet, but just the way it all is going to play out, that is probably who will play. Second half is just underway. Cleveland's got the basketball. Oak Ridge comes out with Honesty Thompson, Avea Mitchell, Paige Lawing, along with Janaea Pippins and Evelyn Eubanks. That's the original starting five. Cleveland with the basketball. They lead it by a score of 31-17. Just a kind of a rough second quarter for the Lady Wildcats. Oak Ridge played them pretty tough. In fact, at one time they had gotten the lead down in the second quarter, but they went on a 13-0 run as they put up a shot. No good. Good rebound by Janaea Pippins. Got to get her offense going. Lady Wildcats down 31-17 as Avea drives in, pulls up and shoots. Shot is just short. Rebounded by the Lady Raiders. Here comes Cleveland down the floor, going coast to coast with it. They throw up a wild one. It's up no good. Honesty on the rebound. Here comes Honesty. She throws the ball away. And it'll be Cleveland with the basketball. They're going to drive in once again along the baseline, kick it out, unable to shoot a three. Wildcats extended out just a bit. Honesty stops what was going to be a three. 31-17 the score, 6:54 to play. The Lady Wildcats trying to avoid their 15th loss of the year. As they work the ball in, here's a shot rejected, but a foul called against Evelyn Eubanks. And with 6:45 to play, 31-17 is our score. And going to the free throw line, we'll go Emily Patterson.
for Evelyn. That's her second foul. First team foul of the third quarter, David. Going to the line for the Lady Blue Raiders is Emily Patterson. First shot is up, no good. So that's their first team free throw. As a team, they have yet to make one.
Yeah, that's true. Until now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blamed me the other day, so I'm going to blame you on this one. Oak Ridge basketball, Page with it, top of the circle. There's Honesty Thompson, back to the top to Avea, into Page, Lawing, back to Honesty. Comes a cross-court pass, saved by Janaea. Janaea left elbow, pulls up and shoots. Good. Nice little jumper there by Janaea, and it's 32-19.
Janaea now with 4 points in the ballgame, David. Love seeing that mid-range shot go in for her.
With the basketball come Cleveland. They miss a shot, and they kick it out top of the circle, drive in. Oh, nice pass, but then Wildcats battle for the loose ball, then Cleveland grabs it. They've got the basketball. They come cross-court once again, dribbling in the paint. They've got some good-looking players as they work the ball, and a travel indeed is called against Cleveland. We've been playing these ladies since the early 80s. It's a pretty good rivalry, but as we will not be going to Cleveland, obviously, this year because snow kind of snowed it out, honestly. And we will only make one visit to Cleveland next year. They will not be coming up here. It's the same with Alcoa. As Avea drives in and lost the ball, saved by Page. The Lady Wildcats, Honesty for three. Boy, they need some offense from somebody other than Avea and Janaea, as there's going to be a shove, and what are they going to call? It'll be a foul against Cleveland. I think they were a little hesitant at first to call anything. They both looked at one another, and it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. And it's a 32-19 ball game. Lady Wildcats still very much in it. They've got to make something happen. There's not a good pass on the inbounds. It's at the feet of Page, and she's able to knock it off the body somehow of one of the Lady Raiders, and Oak Ridge will try to work it in again. It'll be this time Avea Mitchell to do the honors. I see Sakari Stewart is sitting on the bench. That's good news. She's been out for the last week as Honesty takes a three. Good. Big shot there by Honesty. And we need somebody, like I said, other than the main two to score some points, and Honesty has her first bucket.
And that's the first three-pointer for the Lady Wildcats tonight, David. So it took over 16 or 18 minutes to finally get one.
32-22 the score. Here comes a three by Cleveland. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Janaea Pippins. Here comes Oak Ridge quickly to Avea. Avea Mitchell in the right corner. Lady Wildcats set it up, only down by 10 against a really good team. And it's going to go off the body of Avea out of bounds, or one of the Lady Wildcats out of bounds, and Oak Ridge turns the ball over. 10-point game, 5:06 to play third quarter. As I mentioned, they're 19-4 on the year. Two of their losses have been to the undefeated back-to-back state champion Bradley Central Bears. By Friday's game was a 1-point game, and then the other game was like a 5-point game. So, and their other losses, one of them kind of curious as they worked the ball in for a shot. It's up, good. They lost to Maribel. That's kind of surprising, honestly, and they also lost to Innsworth, and that's it. As Avea kicks the ball back out to Janaea, Lady Wildcats down 12 once again. Here's Oak Ridge, Avea, Mitchell, top of the circle. Avea drives in, pulls up and shoots, up, no good. Deflected out by Evelyn, saved by Page. Back to the top it goes to Oak Ridge's Honesty Thompson. Fresh off of a three. Let's see if she wants to reload again. She cannot. She backs it up with a pass to Avea. I think as Avea's going to drive in, pull up a little 8-footer, it's taken out of her hands, and here comes Cleveland back the other way. I think if we can get a healthy, it's not good right there. That was kind of a breakdown on the defense, and the Lady Wildcats are down 14 again. If we can get Sakari Stewart back, that's going to make a big difference defensively for the Lady Wildcats when the district tournament begins. They didn't really have much. There's just another poor pass, and it's taken away by Cleveland. I think Sakari will make a big difference. There's a nice play by Evelyn. She steals it, and Lady Wildcats, she launches it up the floor. Good. Great play by Evelyn just to get the ball to Janaea. But your thoughts on getting Sakari Stewart back?
Yeah, I mean, defensively, the Lady Wildcats really need her. That's kind of the biggest part of her game, where she helps out the Lady Wildcats, David. And, we need it. And you can notice that tonight, as they get another bunny in there by number 21, Gravel. That's her fourth point of the night. But as timeout by Cleveland, we'll take it with them. We'll be back after 60 seconds.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off chute. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
David Clary, Mark, and Shauna Hayes back here at the Wildcat Arena, where the Lady Wildcats find themselves trailing 38-24 earlier today. The boys' junior varsity for the Wildcats had a thrilling win. Autumn's in a lot of trouble. Turns the ball over, and here comes a shot. It's up, and it is no good, but a foul is going to be called. You know, a lot of times, I was going to talk about it, the JV score was 60-56, but you see Autumn on that play right there. You know, she's a freshman. She's just not as physically strong as some of the players. But the good news for her and Alani, they're getting a lot of playing time as that free throw's up good.
Yeah, I mean, just think how bright the future is. I mean, like you said, both Alani and Autumn getting a lot of playing time as the Cleveland player makes both of her free throws.
And the Lady Wildcats trail by 16. They'd cut it to 10. As Janae's having trouble picking up her dribble. She's double teamed, comes across the paint, lost the handle of the basketball. She got through the defense, but then just couldn't quite hold it, and a foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats trail it 40-24. They had cut the lead to 10 just a few minutes ago at 32-22. But they've gone on an 8-2 run here, and the Lady Wildcats now trail by 16. Seems like our schedule has just been brutal. We're playing these teams that are just so good. I mean, you know, and we've done this to teams in the past. So I mean, it's, you know, you get what, you know, we've had a lot of these seasons where we've been the team that's just rolled on people. But this is one of those rare years, honestly, that. And I'm not saying it's the boys are rebuilding, but, you know, they are. They lost 4 starters, and the girls lost all 5 of their starters. And it's a rebuilding year. And, you know, unfortunately, it doesn't usually happen the same time where both boys and the girls are reloading. It's been that kind of year. The guys are going for their 15th win tonight. The girls are trying to stay, you know, get a chance to get back to the region. And all they have to do, Mark, is win one ball game, that first ball game against Hardin Valley, and they get to the region. And if they can be healthy going into it, you know, Avea's been out a little bit. Alani's been out. Sakari's been out for, I don't know, 2 weeks or so, and she missed a big ton of the season. They drive in, and the foul's going to be called against Honesty. It's a hard foul, and hopefully she'll be okay. And that's number 4, Kinley Pryor. Freshman on the floor. Why don't we take an injury timeout? We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena in a moment.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site X-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
Well, we welcome you back here. They hit one of their free throws in the previous when they had the injury timeout. The Lady Wildcats missed a shot on the other end, but then they just threw the ball away. So you're caught up as Oak Ridge trails by a score of 41-24. Janea with it. Oh, tried to get the ball to Alani. Alani hadn't been in much recently. The Lady Wildcats got some offense from her as they launch a three. It's up good.
That's Huffman for them, David. That's her, let's see, fourth three-pointer of the night. She now has 14 points in the ballgame.
The Lady Wildcats, Janea Pippins drives in, stops along the baseline. They put up a shot. It's up good.
Alani Mitchell scores her sixth point of the ballgame, David. She's got 2 in the first quarter, 2 in the second, and now 2 in the third. Nice pass to Janea Pippins. She comes down the other way. Shot up, no good. Second shot is blocked, out of bounds. So Lady Wildcats should retain possession under their own basket.
Alani hadn't been in the ballgame to give us some offensive scoring inside. She does come back and score a bucket, as Oak Ridge will get Isaiah Thompson in the ballgame. Autumn O'Donnell checks out. It was a 10-point game just a few moments ago, as I mentioned. Lady Wildcats were down 32-22, but since that time they've been outscored. Oak Ridge works it back to Alani Mitchell. 44-26 the score. Oak Ridge basketball, 1:06 to play. Remember, the district tournament starts next week. Don't have the exact day. I think it might be the 16th, but I'm not sure about that 100%. And for us to broadcast, we will need to pay the rights fee to the TSSAA, and we do not have that for the girls right now. Avea Mitchell for three, good. Lady Wildcats hit a shot, and just like that, it's a 15-point game.
That's Avea Mitchell's first three-pointer of the night, David. She now has 12 points for the Lady Wildcats.
She's averaging 21.9 as they work the ball in for a shot. Good.
We've given up that block shot 3 times now to the number 21 Gravel.
Here's a foul call against Cleveland. 17 seconds to play. 46-29 the score. Lady Wildcats have freshman Isaiah Thompson in the ballgame. Coach Tubbs giving her a little encouragement as Avea goes to the free throw line. 46-29 the score. Lady Wildcats trying to not lose their 15th game of the year. That's not the record, but it's zooming, getting closer to the all-time, most losses for a Lady Wildcat team. But like I said, we lost 5 starters. It's hard, Mark, as you know, to lose 5 starters as free throw is missed, both of them, and then it'll be a jump ball, the alternate position. It's hard to replace 5 starters. It really is.
Yeah, it really is, David. That's why you see, we've talked about it all night and all season, really, about how, specifically the freshmen Alani Mitchell and Autumn O'Donnell get a lot of playing time. I mean, it's hard to, have to dip into your freshman players and, expect, great things out of them, really.
We lost Elisha Mitchell, who was, really a great player. We watched her play for Catholic a couple times this year, and she was expected to be on this team, and that would have kind of helped out things a bit. But it's basketball. The boys are expecting to have Malik Howard as well, and you make do. It's not like a private schools where you can go out and get other players, and you're pretty much who you've got. And Lady Wildcats are learning, and I know these girls, as Coach Tubbs told me the other day, they hate to lose, and they still play hard. I mean, their record is not good for sure, but they still play hard. They still have an opportunity to do something. Get to the region would be an accomplishment, I think, for this team, as Oak Ridge works it into Paige. Right block. Oh, she's got to shoot it. She does. Good. I thought she was going to pass it. Paige is such an unselfish player. Sometimes she's too unselfish as they launch a three. It's up. No good as the third quarter comes to a close. One more quarter of basketball here at the Wildcat Arena. And our next home game is our last home game. That's coming up Friday. So one more quarter, 5 quarters left. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter in a moment.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you could save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
Fourth quarter underway here from the Wildcat Arena. The Lady Wildcats trail 46-31. Cleveland has the ball first as we start play. Once again, they set for a three. It's up good. Three-point shot off the screen, and it's now 49-31.
That's Lainey Copeland hitting another three for the Blue Jays. That's her fifth on the night, David. Double dribble called. Oak Ridge will get the possession of the ball back.
18-point lead for the Lady Raiders, 49-31. It's a proud Oak Ridge program. Like I said earlier, they have an opportunity if they get healthy and get everybody back, all on the same page. The Lady Wildcats do work it into Alani. Shot is good. If we can do that, more of that, we'll get some offense as Alani scores the bucket.
Yeah, Alani now 4 for 4. One bucket in every quarter.
49-33 the score. Mark, basketball is such a weird game. We go over to Hardin Valley and the boys get beaten in that game, but then we turn around Friday, they come here and we rout them. Basketball is such a funny sport. You never know which team is going to show up on any given night, and that's what I'm saying. Here's another three by them. Good.
Yeah, that's Huffman. That's her fifth three-pointer of the night, David. She has 17 points for the Lady Blue Raiders.
How many threes is that as a team against us?
10. They have two players who each have 5.
Oak Ridge basketball, they work the ball to Janaea inside the paint, double team. Try to get the ball to Paige, then the ball's ripped out of her hands, saved away by Cleveland. Got to get back here, got to slow her down. Paige tried to get to her, but they score again, and it's a 21-point lead.
That's Lainey Copeland for Cleveland, David. She now has 19 points, leading all scorers tonight.
6:22 to play. Paige with the basketball, turning, spinning, wanted to shoot, gives it back to Alani Mitchell. Alani wants to shoot. She nice pass inside for the shot.
Nice.
Good. Very nice feed by Alani Mitchell, and I believe Avea Mitchell hits the bucket as they have another three on its way. This one is rimmed out, no good. Paige Lawing on the rebound for the Lady Wildcats.
Avea Mitchell now with 14 points for the Lady Wildcats, David.
Oak basketball, Honesty works the ball to Janaea. They stop her drive, gives it back to Avea, back to Janaea, catches it on the right block, gives it into Alani, put the ball on the ground and ripped out of her hands by Cleveland. They run the floor and they'll try to set up their offense. Nice pass. That was so nice. And it's 56-35.
Yeah, Oak Ridge just didn't quite get all the way back on defense that time, David. But Cleveland did get back on their offensive set. So nice play by them as Lady Wildcats get the ball into Paige Lawing. She pivots. Nice shot by her. She now has 4 points in the ball game.
That's something that she can do. She just, as I said earlier, she is so unselfish. She just would rather pass it. And that's the same with Evelyn, too. Evelyn and Paige are two really nice girls and good teammates, but they would rather pass than shoot. And we know both of them can shoot. As that shot is up, no good. Tracked down by Isabel Smith, and Cleveland will set it up once again. Honesty trying to slow her down. Ball's knocked out by Cleveland. 19-point game, 4:42 to play. Autumn O'Donnell comes into the game, and Oak Ridge will get Evelyn Eubanks back in the game. So Oak Ridge playing with Evelyn Eubanks, Paige Lawing, Avea Mitchell, Autumn O'Donnell, and Janaea Pippins as they work the ball in. 4:40 to play. The boys' game to follow. I don't know how much of the junior varsity game you got to watch, but it was like a 5 or 6 point game the entire way after the first quarter. Block shot there by Evelyn. I guess they say they got her with the body, but the junior varsity boys game was exciting.
It really was, David. As I was telling you before the game, we were up. I believe it was 13-3 at the end of the first quarter, and Cleveland really came back, and it was a nail biter there at the end.
Free throws up, good. Lady Wildcats will play Lenore City in their final district ball game, final road. That'll be tomorrow in Lenore City. We'll have the broadcast for you. And that second free throw is no good. Evelyn Eubanks has the rebound, looks for help, and gives it over to Avea Mitchell. 20-point lead for the Lady Raiders as Avea misses that three. 4:16 and counting. Here's a three, and it's no good. Rebound, nice one by Evelyn Eubanks. The Wildcats, Evelyn looks for Avea, and Avea has the basketball. Avea, Mitchell, Paige Loing, Evelyn Eubanks, and Sakari Stewart are the four seniors on this Lady Wildcat team. So the Wildcats will be in a rebuilding mode again next year with these young ladies. They'll be honored on senior night coming up on Friday when the Fulton Falcons come in. I've had several people question. They look at their schedule, and it says on the schedule that the game is a Saturday game, and typically as Paige goes in for another shot, good, she's got 6. Big night for Paige Loing, and it was scheduled for Valentine's Day, but because both the boys and the girls are unusually going to have to play a first-round district tournament ball game, they're going to play it on Friday to give both teams an extra day to prepare. Here's a steal by Oak Ridge, taken away by Avea. 3:15 to play. The Wildcats quickly down the floor. Pass intended, I think is that Janaea? Yes, it is. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by her, and Cleveland will substitute some new players in the game, including Claire Lambert, a freshman. 57-39, Oak Ridge trailing.
Yeah, as Cleveland starts getting another player that they got in is number 4, Kinley Pryor. She was in earlier. She had to leave after she got hurt on a play. But Lady Blue Raiders come down and set up their offense.
Down to 3:05 to play. They work the ball inside. Shot is good. Down the floor will come Oak Ridge once again. Stubbs looks up at the clock. 2:53 to play in the game. Oak Ridge trailing by 20. Nearly a steal there. Turnover by Autumn as she holds it, needs some help, and lobs it over to Paige Loing. We're in the fourth quarter. 59-39 the score. Nice pass inside to Avea. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Cleveland. But it was a nice feed, though. Just a good defensive play and recovery by Cleveland.
Yeah, the thing I've noticed, David, is the Lady Blue Raiders really do not give up much in the paint. I mean, their 2-3 defense just really shuts down the paint. As Paige Loing proves me wrong, and she gets another 2 points in the paint.
Well, I think we've had it all because Alani was able to score, but then she didn't. She sat for a long time. Paige has got 8 points, and Alani's got 8. So that's 16 of our 41 that have come in the paint. Evelyn had 2 to start the ball game, but it's been the perimeter game which has not been there for the Lady Wildcats. They have had to be forced to a nice play again by Oak Ridge. The Wildcats get a steal with Avea. She can control it, and she's not going to because she is fouled. But we just haven't been able to connect on the perimeter shots.
Yeah, we were 0-6 from three-point land in the first half. We've hit 2 three-pointers in the second half. We're 2 of 4 in the second half from beyond the three-point arc.
Oak Ridge will get the basketball side court. 2 minutes to play in the game. 59-41 the score. The boys' game to follow, the Wildcats are without 2 starters tonight. One due to illness, one due to injury, as Autumn puts a floater off the glass. Good. And that Autumn O'Donnell bank shot is brought to you by 10 Bank of Oak Ridge. As they work the ball, and there's a foul called against Oak Ridge.
Picking up the foul for Oak Ridge is number 10, Emmeline Morgan. That's a new name for me, David, so good to see some more players getting in, as I believe Paige Long is going to get picked up for a foul there. If that is, it'll be her first.
And they'll go to the free throw line. 59-43 the score. I'm happy to see Paige with an offensive outburst tonight. 8 points for her. She's on the season only averaging 1.6. So we know it. She's had it in her all season long. But like I said, she's so unselfish. She just doesn't like to shoot.
Yeah, I mean, she has 8 points on the night, David, all of them in the second half.
Second toss up, good. And here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Quickly will come Autumn. Minute 40 to play. Yeah, Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Isaiah Thompson, another freshman, throws the ball away. Taken away by Cleveland. And they'll drive in for a layup. It's good by Kinley Pryor.
Kinley Pryor with her first 2 points of the ball game, David.
And it's 62-43. Oak Ridge basketball. Lady Wildcats have at least three freshmen in the ball game. And there's another turnover by one of those freshmen. And then the ball stolen right back and then knocked out of bounds by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats getting some more players in. Looks like Trinity Gas is coming into the contest for the Lady Wildcats. And hopefully I got everybody in.
Talia Lawson as well. Number 11.
Lady Wildcats, Lady Wildcats down 62-43, a minute 5 to play in the ball game. Here come the Lady Blue Raiders. They've got a new couple players in. They shoot a three from the corner. It's up, no good. Rebound to Trinity Gas, taken away by Autumn. Down the floor they go. They'll drive in for a layup. It's up, no good. Lady Wildcats try to track down the board. They do. Here goes to Messiah, back to Autumn O'Donnell. Autumn drives in the paint, pulls up and shoots. No good, gets her own rebound. Then is tied up. The alternate possession arrow this time will give Oak Ridge the basketball. 34.9 seconds to play. 62-43. Oak Ridge and Lenore City tomorrow in the final district ball game. And then Friday, it's senior night. Fulton's Coach Tubbs wants a timeout. We will take it with him. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously?
This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in, same-day appointments.
Sorry to cut in on that break here as Messiah Thompson drives in. A little floating shot, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Raiders. 28 seconds to play. Lady Wildcats almost with a steal there. Saved on the floor by the Lady Raiders. They shoot a three. It's on its way. It's good.
That's Jordan Bradford for the Lady Blue Raiders picking up her first points of the ballgame.
Ridge drives in. Here's a floater up. Good. Nice drive there by Autumn. And I believe that's her first points of the game.
Her fourth.
Oh, I missed two then. Here comes another three. This one's no good. The game is over. Lady Raiders of Cleveland come to Oak Ridge, and they come away with a win, 65-45, your final score. Mark, your thoughts?
We knew that the Lady Blue Raiders were good coming in today. And, the Lady Wildcats did not have their best game tonight. And, they kind of paid for it. So they kind of, in my opinion, they just kind of took it on the chin tonight. But you know what I really enjoyed seeing? In that last timeout, about a half a minute remaining, Coach Tubbs calls a timeout, and he's got basically 5 bench players on the court for him, and he's coaching them. I mean, he's talking to Messiah Thompson specifically and giving her direction on, kind of position. So even though the game is out of hand, he's still coaching these girls, and I love seeing that.
Yes, I do, most definitely. It doesn't matter what the score is because that's the future of our program, and you can only get they can only get better as the season progresses. And we'll finally next year have at least a summer to work those those girls an opportunity to get more playing time. Cleveland's racing onto the floor here. Oak Ridge falls 65-45. Mark's going to work on the final stats. We're going to take an extended halftime break here. We'll be back, and we'll come back with Mark's stats in a bit.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously?
This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
Mark Hayes back here at Wildcat Arena, where the Lady Wildcats fall to the Lady Blue Raiders of Cleveland by a final score of 65-45. Looking at the game statistics, first for Oak Ridge, they were led in scoring by Avea Mitchell. She had 14 points on the night. She was 4 of 19 from the field, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Also scoring for the Lady Wildcats, Paige Lawing had 8 points, 4 of 7 from the field. Also with 8 points was Alani Mitchell. She was perfect from the field, 4 of 4. 6 points added by Janaea Pippins. She was 3 of 13 from the field, 4 points by Autumn O'Donnell off the bench for the freshman. She was 2 of 4 from the field, 3 points added by Honesty Thompson, 1 of 3 from the field, and Evelyn Eubanks started the game with 2 points, and that's how she finished the game as well. She was 1 of 1 from the field. So as a team, the Lady Wildcats were 19 of 52 from the field. They were 17 of 42 in twos, 2 of 10 in threes, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Lady Blue Raiders were led in scoring by Lainey Copeland. She had 19 points. Araya Huffman added 17, and Emily Patterson had 12. So they had 3 players in double figures. Addison Gravel was right behind her with 9 points. And let's see, they had 2 players with 3 points each. That's Isabel Smith and Jordan Bradford late in the ball game. As a team, the Lady Blue Raiders were 24 of 50 from the field. They were 13 of 24 in twos, 11 of 26 in threes, and they were 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Lady Wildcats trailed basically the entire game. They trailed at the end of the first quarter, 16 to 10. Then they were outscored in the second quarter, 15 to 7, to take a halftime deficit of 31 to 17. The Wildcats outscored the Lady Blue Raiders in the third quarter, outscoring them 16 to 15, but they still trailed 46-31 going into the fourth quarter. And in the fourth quarter, Lady Wildcats outscored again, this time 19 to 14, as the Lady Blue Raiders are victorious tonight by 20 points, 65 to 45. Earlier tonight, boys JV, David mentioned, they were victorious by a final score of 60 to 56. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of the boys' game, so I will go ahead and get Shauna in here to preview the boys' game.
Thanks, Mark. So, we're here at the boys' game now. Oak Ridge has wrapped up at least third place in the district standing, but with a win tonight and a Farragut loss to McMinn County could finish second in a tie with Farragut. Then the tiebreakers would determine the second seed. Farragut would most likely win that by the number they drew before the season. Tonight's opponent, Cleveland, has a new coach after last season and have posted a 13-10 record this season. They enter the game on a 2-game winning streak with consecutive wins over Bradley Central and East Hamilton. The two teams have played 2 common opponents, Lenoir City and McMinn County. Oak Ridge has swept these two to this point, while Cleveland has lost their games to the same 2 teams. Last season, Oak Ridge won both meetings with Cleveland and has won 4 straight in the series. Oak Ridge leads the series 24-11 since 1973. Tomorrow's opponent, Lenoir City, will most likely finish 4th and take on Hardin Valley in the first round of the district tournament. Oak Ridge will most likely face the winner of McMinn County and Ray County game. Lenoir City this season is 13-11 and has a 5-6 district record. The Panthers have lost 3 straight district games to 2 of the teams above them in the standings, Bearden and Farragut, and also to Hardin Valley. They split with Hardin Valley during the season, which could change their seeding, but most likely not. One of their 6 district losses came to Oak Ridge back on January 13th, a 70-53 loss at Wildcat Arena. Tomorrow's game will be a final district game of this season. Oak Ridge will close out the season with senior night against Fulton this Friday. The postseason is just a few short days away, and in order for us to continue live streaming, we must pay rights fee to TSSAA. The cost per game at the district and region tournament is $200 per game. If you're interested in helping us broadcast these games, please contact David Clary at dccatvoice@aol.com or text him at 865-310-7207. Thank you very much for your support of Oak Ridge Sports broadcasts on Prep Radio. Tonight, we are live at the Wildcat Arena facing the Cleveland Blue Raiders. Our regular basketball sponsors for tonight's game are Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance, Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty, the Oak Ridge Utility District, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic of Oak Ridge, 10 Bank of Oak Ridge, the Summit Medical Group, Bob's Wash and Fold, and Fox Insurance Group. We'll take a break and return for tip-off in a moment.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
David Clary back here along with Mark and Shauna Hayes at the Wildcat Arena, where the boys' game is just a few moments away from getting underway. We're going to go down to Parker Jarnigan here in a second for the starting lineups. We've had two ball games today. The boys' junior varsity won 60-56, and just now the girls defeated 65-45. Let's go down to the floor to Parker, who will have the starting lineups.
Gentlemen, once again, welcome to Gilbert Court at Wildcat Arena, home of the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Tonight, the Wildcats play host to the Blue Raiders out of Cleveland, Tennessee. Starting lineup for the Raiders, number 11, Ben DeLoach. Number 23, Baraka Degwa. Number 12, D. Lovelace. Number 14, Malachi King. And number 32, Daxton Evans. Blue Raiders are coached by head coach Howard Pride. And now the starting lineup for your Oak Ridge Wildcats. Starting at guard, the senior, number 1, Jarrell Jemerson. Also starting at guard, junior, number 2, Luis Soria. Also starting at guard, junior, number 3, Josh Amos. At forward, sophomore, number 4, Eli Peters. And at forward, the senior, number 12, Charlie Taubenheim. Wildcats are coached by Aaron Green, assisted by Craig Price, Ted Mitchell, Danny Green, and Ronnie Scott.
And so here we go for the final game of the night. The Wildcats taking on the Cleveland Blue Raiders, as you can see there in blue. And they're proud of their colors, their school colors. They wear full blue uniforms. It'll be Charlie Taubenheim to jump for the Wildcats. Oak Ridge probably has a little bit of a height advantage in this one, but they're very quick, very speedy as the ball's up, controlled by Oak Ridge, and we are underway here at the Wildcat Arena with the basketball. Josh Amos Jr. He's as I mentioned, the Wildcats are without 2 starters today in the Hardin Valley game as Charlie launches a 3 to start the game. No good. Eli Peters had the rebound, saved on the floor by Josh. Back to Charlie. Charlie drives past his defender and scores. Good start for the Wildcats as Charlie gets a layup.
Very nice start for the Wildcats, David, as they have a really good possession that time on offense.
Well, here's a steal by Jarrell Jemerson. The Wildcats on a 3-on-2. It's Charlie leading the pack, and he puts up a shot, hits the rim, bounces off, no good. Tip no good, saved by Cleveland. Wildcats are without 2 starters today. In the Friday ball game against Hardin Valley, Ethan James went down early and with an ankle injury, but I saw him before the ball game. He was not in a boot or anything, and I think the wise precaution, I think they want to sit him really basically maybe the entire week here to get him ready for the district tournament. And then unfortunately, Justice West, who started most of the games this year, is ill. So as I said to you in the girls game, we cannot have injuries or illness this time of year as the district tournament begins next week. Luis Soria and Josh Amos Jr. are getting the starts. Both of them have had starts this season. As ball's knocked out, it'll be Cleveland basketball side court, 2-0. We're about 1:09 into the ball game as the Wildcats prepare on defense. Cleveland to work the ball in. Very bright and shiny blue jerseys as they shoot a three. It's up no good, tipped, and it must have been a shove or a block called against Oak Ridge, maybe against Jarrell Jimerson. 6:46 to play first quarter, 2-0 our score. It was on the rebound attempt. It'll be Cleveland basketball.
Yes, Jarrell Jimerson kind of undercut the guy, I think, kind of trying to get position. Picks up his first, team first.
Blue Raider basketball. Started playing these guys back in the 70s. Oak Ridge has dominated the series, but it is a series that we play each and every year, not just because we're now playing them in football yearly, because they're now in our region in football, but, we've just been playing them for years. Here's a long three. It's up no good. Rebound to Eli Peters. Wildcats, of course, Coach Green, before he went to the University of Tennessee to coach, he was the longtime, or actually almost 10-year coach of the Cleveland Blue Raiders. Missed shot by Oak Ridge, rebounded by Eli, back to a finger roll shot by Charlie Taubenheim, and it's good, and it's 4-0 Oak Ridge.
Charlie Taubenheim with all 4 of the Wildcats' points tonight, David.
2 minutes into the game, Cleveland yet to hit a shot as the Blue Raiders work the ball down along the baseline, cut off on the left block. Good defense, Oak Ridge. Cleveland drives left elbow. They work the ball in for a shot. It's knocked out of bounds by Eli Peters. One of the few teams we actually might have a height advantage on, Mark.
Yeah, it's good to see. It's been a rarity this season. But I like the way the Wildcats are playing, specifically Jarrell Jimerson playing great defense tonight.
Bounce pass comes in, and Cleveland doesn't catch it cleanly. The ball goes bouncing out of bounds. They've just substituted a couple new guys into the ball game. 4-0 our score. 5:49 to play. You're listening, or actually you're watching this game on our YouTube channel, prepradio.com. Mark, are you surprised that over the last several years, as Charlie launches a three, hits the rim and drops in, Charlie's got all 7 of the Wildcat points? What I was going to say is, are you surprised that I don't say, you listen to the game on 1290 WATO after 30 years of saying that I don't say that? I guess I'm a little smarter than I look.
Yeah, and I think it was probably about 20 years ago that you stopped calling WTO letters.
Yeah, so if I'm still saying it, there is a problem. Here's Cleveland with the basketball. They have the ball outside the three-point line. They didn't want to take the shot. Wildcats Jarrell really on top of that guy in the corner. He has no place to go. That's Baraka. Here's another deflection and a steal by Oak Ridge. The Wildcats have had numbers early on, but Cleveland came back to recover, and the Wildcats turned the ball right back over. 4:55 to play here in the first quarter. They launch a three. It's up, and it's no good. They get the rebound back up. Good. And they have their first 2 points, and it's 7-2 Oak Ridge.
Gabe Krebs gets the first 2 points for Cleveland, David.
Oak Ridge basketball to work to Eli on the left block. Kicks the ball back out to Charlie. Nice drive. Drives in for the shot. No good. Had a good look at it. Ball goes out of bounds. There was a lot of contact underneath, and a foul, I think, going to be called against Moria.
We'll go with Moria. His first.
Charlie goes to the line. He's a 61% free throw shooter. Has 7 points in the ballgame, averaging 18.5. He knocks down the free throw, and it's 8-2 Wildcats.
I can say it now. He has a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Dallin James is in the game for the first time. Coach Green told me before the ball game we're going to see a lot more of Dallin and Jeremiah Stevens in this one. Second toss missed, and on the rebound will come the Blue Raiders of Cleveland High School out of Cleveland, Tennessee. Of course, there's 2 schools in that city. Bradley Central is on the south side, and Cleveland is more on the north side as they work the ball in for a shot. Good. Nice play. They score inside, and it's 8-4 Wildcats.
That's Moria off the bench for Cleveland, getting his first 2 points. Oh, nice shot. Nice pass out to the outside for number 21, Dallin James. Sorry, David.
Dallin James, as they have a 3. It's open. It's on its way. It's long. No good. They get the rebound up again, no good. Eli Peters has the rebound. The sophomore brings the ball down the floor. Pushes it up to Jarrell Jimerson, who drives the paint all the way to the hole. Goes up for the shot. Is blocked. Out of bounds. Last touch by Cleveland. 8-4 Wildcats. 3:39 to play. Cleveland very athletic. It's a good team to be playing, I think, at the end of the year. Getting ready for tournament. They've got some athletes. They've got some scorers. We'll play Fulton, of course. Played Fulton earlier this year and beat them in that tournament as Luis comes back in the game. Luis Soria Jr. The Wildcats have sophomore Eli Peters in the game, along with Charlie, who shoots from the free throw line a little bit too strong, and bodies all over the floor. Rebounding the ball will come Cleveland. I don't have a 24 on my roster as Cleveland works the ball down by 4. 8-4 the score. They try to work the ball with number 5. That's Gabe Krebs. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Dallin James. Here come the Wildcats back the other way with Charlie Taubenheim. Charlie dribbles in, penetrates right, gives it back to Dallin. Dallin all the way to the hole, goes up for the shot. No good. Cleveland had it, and they step out of bounds with it. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Dallin's going to get probably the most playing time he's had all season. Of course, he's had some injury issues this year. And it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Luis Soria will work the ball in. Lobs it in. A little quick shot there by Eli. Tried to push it up one-handed and missed it. Wildcats have gone on a little drought here. It's 8-4 as there's a turnover. It's about to be anyway. It's a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow, though, will give Cleveland the ball. 2:51 to play. I don't know what he hit. It must have been something wet on the floor because he lost his footing and went right down, and then immediately Jarrell Jimerson ties him up. Not as big as student section. Go ahead, Mark.
I'm just constantly impressed tonight with Jarrell's defense. I mean, he is just absolutely everywhere. Very active. Playing very inspired defense tonight, I would say.
Another Raider falls down on the floor, and it's going to be considered a travel. 8-4 the score. Been holding at that for a while as the Wildcats bring the ball down the floor with Josh Amos Jr. The junior in school brings the ball right in front of the Cleveland bench and gives it over to Charlie Taubenheim. Back to Josh for 3. It's up good. Nice shot by Josh. Pretty good game the other day, and he's got a nice shot, and the Wildcat lead is 11-4.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me, David. I said, you said he's a junior in school, and I said also in life.
Yeah, 11-4 the score. That was kind of what I was implying. 2:20 to play. Great minds think alike. That must not be us, though.
Yeah.
11-4 the score. Here comes the shot. It's up. Good. And it's 11-6. Here come the Wildcats down the floor. You're watching this game on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. The Wildcats trying to win their 15th game of the year. Charlie head fakes, will not take the shot. Dallin goes inside Eli on the right block. He'll turn, he'll spin, kick it out to Luis. Luis will get a 3 off. It's up good. Didn't get the 4-point play, but counts just the same. It's a bucket for Luis Soria, his first of the night.
Yeah, they must have scouted him and said, do not foul him taking a 3.
14-6 Oak Ridge. We're in the first quarter, getting late. 1:38 to play in the first period. Their basketball. Number 12, D. Lovelace with the basketball. He's a senior, guarded by Charlie. He pulls up and shoots a 3. It's up, rims out, no good. On the rebound, Dallin James. Dallin pushes it up the floor, back to Luis, back to the corner for Eli Peters for 3. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Cleveland. They can save it. Actually, he doesn't touch it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch, indeed, by the Wildcats on that 3-point miss. 14-6 Oak Ridge, 1:18 to play. We're in the first period. Howard Pride is the new head coach of the Cleveland Blue Raiders. As I mentioned earlier, Aaron Green coached there 7 or 8 years before he went to coach with Bruce Pearl at the University of Tennessee, and he's been at Oak Ridge now 16 years. Cleveland brings the ball down the floor in a 14-6 ball game. Wildcats playing with, Jarrell Jimerson, Josh Amos Jr., Luis Soria, Charlie Taubenheim, and another turnover by Cleveland. And the Wildcats will get it. And the Wildcats also have, I'm missing somebody, Jeremiah Stevens,
yes,
who has just checked into the ball game.
Yeah, excited to see Jeremiah Stevens in the ball game so early, David.
14-6 Wildcats. We're at the minute mark of the first quarter. Charlie's got a 3. It's a long one. It's up, in and out, no good. A good look at it, just rimmed out for him. Back the other way will come the Blue Raiders out of Cleveland. They work their offense in the final 43 seconds of the quarter. Here's a deflection. They work the ball in, and might be a foul against Luis. Maybe. We'll see who he calls it on. It's going to go against Luis Soria, and that'll be his first. Eli Peters checks back in the ball game. Charlie Taubenheim will check out. He's played, I think, about every second of this first quarter. Give him a little bit of a break. Cleveland basketball. Bounce pass goes down low to number 32. That's Daxton Evans. He's back to the goal. He backs it up once again to number 12, D. Lovelace. Lovelace around the horn to Malachi King. They work the ball on the block. I'm surprised he didn't shoot immediately. He does and scores. They had kind of a mismatch down there. And here come the Wildcats with 19 seconds to play. Let's see if they play for the final shot. 15 seconds. The Wildcats, Jarrell Jimerson with the basketball. Let's see if they just try to get Jimerson to drive. 9 seconds to play. It's going to be Josh Amos Jr. out to Jarrell. Jarrell's going to penetrate. He's going to drive in, get a shot up.
Nice.
Good. As the quarter comes to a close. I thought that might be the way they close it out. And they do, and the basket does count. And Oak Ridge leads. They haven't put it on the scoreboard. It should have counted. 16-8 our score. Take a quick break. We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena in 60 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously?
This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
We'll go back to Wildcat Arena. Oak Ridge on top, 16-8 over Cleveland. They've got the basketball. Charlie's got it, top of the circle. Wildcats come out here in the second quarter with Luis Soria, Charlie Taubenheim, Jarrell Jimerson, Eli Peters. Here's Charlie, a spinning shot, no good. And Josh Amos Jr. 16-8 the score, 7:36 to play. We're in the first half from the Wildcat Arena. Tomorrow night we'll be in Lenoir City taking on the Panthers, and really was a pretty gem as they get a three off from the corner. It's up, good. Three-point shot, that time made, and it's a 5-point Wildcat lead. 16-11 the score. Mark, have you ever been into the Lenoir City's gym?
Yes, I have. It's quite a quaint little gym.
I like it, actually. We'll make our first appearance there in a regular season ball game in a long time. We've played some Christmas tournament games as the Wildcats turned the ball over. And it looks like we might have had a foul called against Jarrell, and that'll be his second, I do believe.
Yeah, I've got that. It's his first team foul of the second quarter.
Officiating's been pretty good in the girls' game and the boys' game so far. 16-11 the score, 7:05 to play. As I mentioned, the Wildcats without Ethan James and Justice West today. I don't see Justice down there. Well, actually, I do not. He's not feeling well. I hope he gets better. Would love to have him back. Probably not as early as tomorrow, but as long as he's feeling better, we need him for the district as they put up a shot. It's up, no good. Rebound tipped, and a foul's going to be called against Cleveland. And Ethan is down on the bench, sitting, as you might see. He sprained his ankle, and we're lucky, Mark, that it wasn't anything worse than that. That's very painful. It's easy for me to say, but it was just a sprained ankle on Tuesday. It looked a lot worse when it actually happened. And I don't see any reason why, honestly, we need him to play until that first district ball game in the tournament.
Yeah, I agree. Just save him, let him get healthy as they take the ball into Taubenheim. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebounded briefly by Eli.
Charlie's missed a couple little short 5 to 6 footers here as of late, as he had the first 7 points of the game for the Wildcats. Cleveland basketball, 5-point game. The Wildcats on top, 16-11, 6:16 to play, first half. Wildcats, Blue Raiders, As I mentioned, they've been playing for about 50 years. Here's a long three. It's up, clanging off the iron, no good. Rebound by the Wildcats. Josh has it to Charlie. Charlie Taubenheim gives up a three. It's on its way. Good. I love it when Charlie can plant his feet outside that arc, because it usually goes for the big guy.
Taubenheim with 11 points, now with double figures.
Their basketball, number 10, Quentin Jones with the basketball, holding the ball out to the top. They work the ball right elbow. They'll try to penetrate and drive. The ball is lost, picked up on the floor. Cleveland's got a three from the corner. It's up, hits the rim, goes over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Missed shot by Malachi King will give Oak Ridge the basketball. Playing with Charlie Taubenheim. He's a senior, along with Jarrell Jimerson. He and Charlie are the only two seniors on the team. They'll be recognized on Friday night against Fulton in senior night. As Charlie launches one up there, no good, hits the rim. Rebounded by the Cleveland Blue Raiders. The girls have four seniors, so it'll be kind of a quick senior night as they put up a shot. No good. Charlie on the rebound. Charlie pushes it up quickly down the floor. The Wildcats will drive inside with a layup. Luis Soria. Before that, he is fouled, and Luis is going to go to the free throw line.
Johnson picks up the foul for Cleveland. That's his first, team second, as Luis Soria goes to the line for the first time tonight. He has 3 points on the night, now 4.
Luis is 81% free throw shooter. He's averaging 3.7 points a ball game. He hasn't played quite as much as he did in the early going, but he's got the start today. You know, I was thinking about this. Dallin James has played more early than he has, as Luis's second toss is good. One twin goes down, the other one steps up, and he probably says, well, thanks, bro. I'm getting to play because of you, as the Blue Raiders break the Oak Ridge press, and they'll set it up. Oak Ridge by 10, by 8 now. It's a layup shot, good by Cleveland.
Boy, that was a fast trip down the court for Cleveland, David. Credit them for just really running a very efficient offense on that break.
Oak Ridge basketball, 4:46 to play. The Wildcats, Eli Peters in the right corner. He's going to drive left, give it back to Charlie. Fakes a three, now launches a three. It's up, no good. Long rebound pulled down by Baraka. He works the ball out to the right wing. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. There's a missed shot rebounded by Cleveland, up, good. Back-to-back buckets for them, and it's a 6-point game once again, 21-15 the score. He spells it Ndegwa as the Wildcats throw the ball away. His first name is Baraka. I probably should have asked before the ball game how to pronounce that, because I hate to butcher a high school kid's name, but I wasn't able to do that. He is a senior too. Oak Ridge leads it 21-15.
Yeah, I was about to say, we are taking suggestions of how to pronounce his last name, though.
Cleveland with the basketball. Out it goes to him. That's not the best way to do it. As they launch a three, it's up, no good. Long rebound tracked down by Cleveland once again. And they've kind of been battling on the boards, and they take another long three, and eventually those are going to fall. The Wildcats' Jeremiah Stevens gets this one. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Jarrell stops, pulls up, fadeaway jumper is good. And he's fouled. Nice play by Jarrell. Not only, and we talked about this Friday night in the Hardin Valley ball game, not only is Jarrell playing great defense, his offense is night and day difference from just, last year when he had to, sit behind Ray most all the season, actually. And, he came out of the football season, injured. He got injured, I believe, in the Science Hill ball game and was a little slow to get going, but he has been money for the Wildcats in the second half of the year.
Yeah, he's got 5 points tonight, David. I keep mentioning his defense, but you're right. His offense has really come on strong this year.
Yeah, I mean, he's pushing 10 points a game. It's been steadily climbing the last several games. Dallin James is back in the ball game. They work the ball around to the corner. Here's a three, and it's good. 3-point shot by Malachi King. And Oak Ridge's lead is 6 once again, 24-18, 3:14 to play first half. Non-district ball game here as Oak Ridge works the ball in. I'm not sure exactly who
trying to get into Stevens.
And it's 24-18, and they get a layup on the other end. That was turnover resulting in points, and it's the closest they've been in a while, 24-20 the score.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad thought on the other end, David. Nice, kind of a risky entry pass to Stevens, and Stevens just wasn't quite ready for it. As Taubenheim takes a 15-footer up and good. Taubenheim now with 13 points for the Wildcats.
Wildcats got to get back on defense. There's a block shot by Jeremiah Stevens. Here comes Oak Ridge coming back the other way. Jeremiah had a big block the other day against Hardin Valley. Here's Jarrell for three. No good this time. Goes out of bounds into the 400 cheerleaders that Cleveland has brought from south of us. They have more cheerleaders than fans, I think, in the stands.
Yeah, they definitely have more. They definitely have more cheerleaders than students, for sure.
Here comes Cleveland down the floor in a 26-20. Thank you, Shauna, for moving the camera so the fans watching can see all those cheerleaders. We have a few down on the other end of the floor. Nothing like that. And here come the Blue Raiders. The student section is not nearly as vocal as they were as they launch a three. It's up no good. Rebounded by Jarrell Jimerson. Wildcats down the floor with 2 minutes to play. Jarrell drives in the paint. Fadeaway jumper again is good. Jarrell knocks it down. Back to an 8-point Wildcat lead.
Yeah, Jarrell now with 7 points as the timeout is taken, David.
Let's take it with them. We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena, 28-20 Oak Ridge, back in 30.
I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
David Clary, Mark, and Shauna Hayes back here at the Wildcat Arena, where the Wildcats enjoy an early 28-20 lead over Cleveland. Girls lost today 65-45. The boys junior varsity won 60-56. As Cleveland has the basketball, a minute 53 to play first half. Next to last ball game here at home at the Wildcat Arena, unless we can somehow get a home region first round ball game or a sub-state ball game. The last game at home here is Friday night. Your schedule says Saturday, but it is Friday. Fulton Falcons in their annual visit will be in town as they get he didn't shoot the three. He drives in the paint, goes inside for the shot. Hard shot, no good. Dallon's got the rebound. Dallon dribbles out of there quickly. Fires it up the floor a little bit too far, intending it for Jarrell, and it's taken on the floor by Cleveland. Here come the Blue Raiders down the floor. Number 3 with it, top of the key. Now they drive right and drive in for a three. It's off the rim, no good. He gets his own rebound, goes right back up with it. Good. It's 28-22. Senior night is Friday. It was going to be a Saturday ball game like it always is against Fulton, but it will not be this year. It'll be Friday. And then tomorrow we're at Lenore City, just to recap. Jarrell for three. He misfires again on a three. He's pretty good on driving here, but tonight his threes have been a little short as the Blue Raiders will substitute. Wildcats by 6, 28-22.
Looking forward a little bit to Friday night's game, David. How many just incredible games has there been between Oak Ridge and Fulton?
Great games. I mean, even the game we played, I'm thinking about, we can talk more about this maybe at halftime as Cleveland throws the ball away. Remember the year with T. Higgins and EJ and all those guys, they'll be Oak Ridge basketball, when they came to town, the fire marshals were called because it was so crowded in here. They could not allow people. People did not get in the arena, and Oak Ridge beat them by 50. You remember that game?
Oh, I definitely do. I mean, we jumped out all on top of them. I mean, they didn't even know what hit them when we jumped out. But I've never seen this place that packed. I mean, there was not only was there not an open seat, there was not open standing area. I've never seen so many people in this gym as Oak Ridge has a turnover. Oh, the guy kind of kicks the ball and messes it up.
Kind of a lazy pass. They were just kind of going back and forth at the top of the key and without really concentrating. And Oak Ridge didn't concentrate themselves, and the lead is cut.
But back to that Fulton game, David, what about the year before? Well, I guess when T was a junior, and he hit a three-pointer at the very end to win it.
He might have been younger than a junior, and that was over at Fulton as the Wildcats close out the half. I think the scoreboard is wrong. I believe it's 28-24. The scoreboard says 28-22, but I think it is 28-24. That's not the third straight ball game the score has been wrong in halftime. Well, Mark, your thoughts on the first half? The Wildcats have led the entire way. Cleveland's very capable. The Wildcats have got to keep playing hard.
Yeah, they do. Sorry, I was doing some calculation. I have them with 22 as well, David. So let's see what happens with the scoreboard. Yeah, first half it was exciting. I liked seeing how the Wildcats really jumped out on Cleveland. Now they gave up some points there, some runs, I guess, to Cleveland there in the second quarter, but they're maintaining their. Well, they had an 8-point lead at the end of the first quarter, so they let Cleveland kind of bite into that lead as they lead by 6 now.
Score on the scoreboard is 28-22. I'll go with Mark. Mark's seldom wrong. I thought it might be 24, but we'll go with the 6-point lead. 28-22 on the scoreboard. The Wildcats in the lead. Mark's going to work on the stats. He'll have those, plus the Lady Wildcats stats coming up following this timeout.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off chute. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank?
So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously?
This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena, where Oak Ridge leads 28-22 over the Cleveland Blue Raiders at halftime in a sparse crowd here at the Wildcat Arena. And I've said this, I've gone over this over and over and over. Oak Ridge will take on Fulton on Friday. The game was originally scheduled for Saturday, but was moved to Friday 2 weeks ago. So don't come thinking that it's going to be Saturday night like it always is. Your schedule says Saturday, but they moved the game because we have a first-round game. Boys and girls have a first-round district tournament game. We normally play that week to keep them fresh, but because we're playing a first-round game for the first time in a long time, they moved it to Friday to give them an extra day. That being said, Mark, you've got the first half statistics.
Thank you very much, David. Oak Ridge led in scoring in the first half by Charlie Taubenheim. He has 13 points on the night, 5 of 14 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 points added by Jarrell Jimerson. 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 points for Luis Soria. He's 1 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 points by Josh Amos Jr. He's 1 of 2 from the field. As a team, the Wildcats are 10 of 29 from the field. They're 6 of 15 in twos, 4 of 14 in threes, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Now looking at the Blue Raiders, they're led in scoring by number 14, Malachi King. He has 7. 4 points added by Landon Pride. Gabe Krebs also with 4 points. Baraka has 3 points, 2 points for D. Lovelace, 4 points, as I said earlier, by Gabe Krebs, and 2 points by Abdil Moria. As a team, the Blue Raiders are 10 of 31 from the field, 8 of 16 in twos, 2 of 15 in threes, and they have yet to attempt a free throw. Wildcats led at the end of the first quarter, 16-8, as I said earlier. Then Cleveland actually outscored the Wildcats 14-12 in the second quarter, but the Oak Ridge Wildcats able to maintain a lead as they lead by 6 by a score of 28-22 at the half. Earlier tonight, Lady Wildcats fell to the Lady Blue Raiders by 20. They lost 65-45. Leading scorer for Lady Wildcats was Avea Mitchell. She had 14. 8 points added by Alani Mitchell. 8 points also added by Paige Lawing. 6 points for Janaea Pippin. 4 points, Autumn O'Donnell. 3 points by Honesty Thompson. And 2 points by Evelyn Eubanks. Lady Wildcats trailed at the end of the first quarter, 16-10. Then they were outscored 15-7 in the second quarter. That's when Cleveland really opened it up on the Lady Wildcats. They trailed at the end of the half, 31-17. Lady Wildcats outscored the Lady Blue Raiders in the third quarter, but only by 1, as they trailed 46-31. And in the final quarter of the night for the Lady Wildcats, they were outscored 19-14, and that's how we get a 20-point loss tonight for the Lady Wildcats. They fall 65-45. The game before was the boys JV game. The Oak Ridge Wildcats JV beat Cleveland Blue Raiders JV by a final score of 60-56. David?
Next week, the District 4A tournament begins at McMinn County High School, and in order for us to broadcast those ball games, girls and boys, each game, the TSSAA charges $200 per game to stream live video. And if we cannot get sponsors for those games, we will not be able to broadcast. We have a first round sponsor for the first game, and that is Andrew Barton. But we do not have any sponsors for the Lady Wildcats. If you would like to donate as a family member, a grandparent, or just a fan of Oak Ridge High School basketball, we would appreciate that. You can contact me, David Clary, at dccapvoice@aol.com, or you can text me or call me at 865-310-7207. And $200 per ball game. And We're going to be playing more games than we normally do at the district, hopefully. Hopefully we'll all have some region ball games too. But the first one, the girls haven't been sponsored. The boys have been that first round ball game from McMinn County. Second half now underway. The Wildcats on top 28-22. I stand corrected on the score change. My apologies. Mr. Comer, I believe, down working the scoreboards. They launch a three. It's up, no good. Rebound to the Blue Raiders. Wildcats come out as they shoot a three from the corner again. Another miss. They're having trouble with their threes as Oak Ridge has the rebound with Luis Soria. Luis pulls it up and gives it over to Eli Peters. He starts the second half along with Jarrell Jemerson, Charlie Taubenheim. Here comes Oak Ridge's Eli Peters driving in. Eli spinning shot, no good. Eli yet to score in the ball game. Got to get him some points here as the Wildcats lead 28-22. Oak Ridge has led, I think their biggest lead might have been, let's see, I'm looking at it, 16-8, 19-11. They had a lead as the Wildcats' Luis Soria commits the foul. Actually, they had a 9-point lead at 24-15. It is 6 right now. That's the first foul called here in the second half. It goes against the Wildcats.
Yeah, the second foul for Luis Soria on the night, David, as Wildcats almost get a steal. They're on the inbounds play by Cleveland.
They get a shot up and rolls off the rim. No good. Cleveland had it and lost it. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. As we said, if you're wondering where Ethan James and Justice West are, Ethan had a bad ankle sprain. Might not be super bad because he's not in the boot or anything. He's with the team, and I watched him during warm-ups and here at warm-ups at the second half. And Justice West, as Charlie gets a three, it's up. Good. 3-point shot. Big shot by Charlie Taubenheim, but Justice West not feeling well. If you're watching Justice, hope you feel better and be back with us. Maybe if not tomorrow, at least on Friday when we have senior night against Fulton. Oak Ridge back on top by right now 9, 31-22 as Cleveland has the basketball.
So by your tabulation, I'm assuming that this ties their biggest lead of the night.
Yes, it does. As the Blue Raiders work the ball outside, the Wildcats keep that defense extended. Not really letting them get inside. The ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball on the Cleveland turnover. We were originally supposed to go down to Cleveland about 2 weeks ago, and that's when that ice storm hit. And that game will not be made up, obviously, since this is the last week of the season. The Alcoa game scheduled for the snow last week, I guess that was last week or week before last, will not be made up either as Oak Ridge works it into Eli. Let's see if we get that baby hook. Nope, he hits his first bucket. It was a little turnaround shot, and the Wildcat lead is 11.
Yeah, great little left-handed, kind of a baby hook, not really, but nice left-handed as number 12 goes in with a kind of a finger roll. That's the Lovelace for Cleveland.
33-24 Oak Ridge, 5:45 to play. The Wildcats trying to win their 15th game of the year. It's a non-district ball game. Kind of confusing to a lot of people as Jarrell shoots a three, and this time he knocks it down. He struggled with a couple kind of missed shots from three-point range back in the first half, but that one nothing but net from the corner.
Yeah, very nice shot for him, just being kind of very patient over there in the corner, waiting for the defense to collapse on the Wildcats, so he had an unencumbered shot.
Ooh, that's a big word, Mark. 36-24 the score, 5:11 to play. Third quarter here. We appreciate all of our sponsors and everybody who's been with us all season long. We started a long way back in November against Oliver Springs as they shoot a three. It's good. Nice shot there by number 11. They've got some players. That's Ben Deloach, a junior, knocking it down. It's back to a 9-point game.
Yeah, for Deloach, that's his first points of the night. He's now 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point arc. Jarrell Jemerson, same three-pointer.
And good. So Jarrell hits his back-to-back threes, and Oak Ridge's lead is 12, 39-27. Blue Raider basketball. Wildcats taking on Lenore City tomorrow. Well, I guess we're going to try the 3-camera operation again. It's hard to get our crew to work the home ball games. They're students, and I don't blame them. They want to be with their classmates and watch the game. Doesn't help us a lot, but we'll try to do all the tournament games, 3 games, if we get sponsors. If we don't get sponsors, we're not going to be able to broadcast them. So hopefully we'll be able to do the three cameras. They launch a three. It's up, clanging off the iron, no good. Ball is pulled down by the Blue Raiders. They drive in for a shot, no good, but a foul will be called against Oak Ridge. 3:53 to play in the third quarter. 12-point Wildcat lead, 39-27. I'm looking at, looks like Josh Amos Jr. kind of bent over a little bit, playing a little bit more basketball than he plays a lot, but he's played most of the minutes in this one. He looks like he might be a little tired.
Yeah, he's not used to starting. He's getting a lot more playing time tonight as the first free throw is up and good by Baraka. He now has 4 points in the ballgame for Cleveland.
Josh is a really nice kid. I really like him. They call him J2. That's what they don't call him by his name, but they call him by J2. He's a really nice kid. And I'm glad he's on in our program. He's really adds a lot. He's a great teammate. Just a good kid. Tosses up, in and out, no good. Dallin James on the rebound for the Wildcats. And Oak Ridge has the basketball, leading by 11, 39-28. The Wildcats have Jarrell Jemerson, Eli Peters in the ballgame. Jarrell falls down but maintains his dribble. Back to Josh. It goes to Eli to Dallin. Dallin wanted to drive. Dallin kicks the ball back out to the top. Here comes Eli Peters. Here comes a shot, no good. Rebounded by Cleveland. Eli struggling a little bit with his long-range shots as the Blue Raiders have the basketball, trailing 39-28. 3:23 to play. We're in the third quarter. Right-handed three is up, no good. Rebound by Josh Amos Jr. J2 kicks it out for Jarrell. Another three, no good. Rebounded by Dallin. Saved on the floor by Cleveland. Here come the Blue Raiders down the floor. 3:06 to play. 39-28 the score. The Wildcats in the lead. Oak Ridge has led the entire way. They've never trailed in the ball game. As they took off to a 7-0 lead and have led the entire way. Cleveland has made it close a couple times, but they haven't been able to kind of get things going. Here's a lob pass intercepted by Dallin James. They were trying to get it to that big guy, but it was just not a good pass. As Oak Ridge has it to J2 for three. Up, no good. Rebounded by Cleveland. Kind of a quick shot there by the Wildcats. Here comes Cleveland. They've got a three on its way. This one's no good. Rebound tipped. Dallin can't get it. Cleveland's got it. They score. Might have been a foul before the shot. We'll see what they determine. It is a foul, and it is before the shot, and he'll have two shots.
Yeah, they call the foul on Eli Peters. He picks up two quickly here. He only has two in the ballgame, but like I said, he picked up both of them quickly here in the third quarter.
First free throw up, and good.
At the line for Cleveland is Gabe Krebs. He has now 5 points in the ballgame. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
Jeremiah Stevens and Charlie Taubenheim check back into the game. They'll join Jarrell Jemerson and Eli Peters. 10-point Wildcat lead, 39-29 the score. It's Oak Ridge and Lenore City tomorrow. Toss good. 39-30 the score. The Wildcats trying to extend a winning streak over the Blue Raiders. I think they've won the last four. Jarrell drives in, want to go all the way through, and he's going to be fouled. Maybe they might call it a tie-up there, but they call the foul on Cleveland. That'll be their second team foul. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball.
Yeah, it'll be the second foul on Quentin Jones, number 10 for them.
Here comes Charlie with a shot, no good. Jeremiah had the rebound, but I think they're going to call a foul before that on Cleveland as Charlie missed the shot. And the foul's going to be called on the rebound attempt, and Oak Ridge will get the basketball underneath the goal. So it'll be Charlie Taubenheim, senior, to work the ball in. He and Jarrell Jemerson, the two seniors, will be recognized on Friday as Eli gets the inbound speed. Goes right back to Charlie, pulls up and shoots and scores. Charlie Taubenheim, another bucket, back to an 11-point lead.
Charlie now with 18 points. That's a nice inbound play that the Wildcats have there. Just kind of give a high pass to Eli, and he just gets right back to the inbounder, Taubenheim, for about an 8-footer.
Minute 50 to play. We're in the third quarter, 41-30 Wildcats. Cleveland ball. Work the ball, then they lose it, almost lost it out of bounds, and they did. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. A little bit too careless with their passing, and Oak Ridge will get it with a minute 42 to play in the third quarter, 41-20. Cleveland substitutes.
41-30.
Ball game. 41-30. Right, I was looking at my roster. They substitute Quentin Jones out of the game as Jarrell dribbles in. Didn't really have good look. Charlie has a right elbow shot. It's going to be a little short. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by the Wildcats. 41-30 the score. 1:25 to play. We're in the third quarter. Final week of the regular season. As I said, we started way back in November against Oliver Springs, then went on a road trip to Cookeville, and here we go. The final week of the season about to unfold in front of us. The first of 3 games as they launch a 3. It's in and out, no good. They just cannot find their range from 3-point range as another missed shot and a rebound foul called against Cleveland. What do you think about the Cleveland series, Mark?
I like it. I mean, they've got some, traditionally they have some really good athletes down in Cleveland. And, as they say, iron sharpens iron, and just the better competition you play, the better you get.
We're under a minute to play here. Dallin James back in the ball game. Dallin tried to go inside to Eli. Ball thrown away, taken away by Cleveland, and they'll bring the ball down the floor. Ball's loose on the floor. It's going to be a steal. The Wildcats have it. Wildcats, Jarrell Jemerson coming back the other way. 41-30 Oak Ridge. Jarrell, top of the circle, had Dallin early. Couldn't get the ball quickly enough to him to launch a long-range Dallin James 3. It's the Wildcats with 29 seconds to play. Dallin and Jarrell playing catch. Wildcats have Jeremiah Stevens and Eli Peters in the game. Charlie Taubenheim. Dallin's harassed and then foul call as Jarrell got blasted from the backside. That'll be the 4th team foul called against Cleveland. 11-point Wildcat lead, 18 seconds to play. Luis Soria comes back in the ball game. Josh Amos Jr., the Wildcats are going to get some gunners in there with Luis, and Dallin comes out and Jeremiah comes out. Charlie's still in, Eli's in, and Jarrell Jemerson. Oh boy. Wildcat basketball. Here's Charlie with it. 16 seconds to play. 13 seconds to play. Charlie's standing there. 5-second count was on. He goes cross court with a pass saved by Jarrell. Jarrell goes in for the shot. No good. Rebounded by Cleveland with 2. Mid-court shot on its way. It's up. No good. As the third quarter comes to a close. 3 quarters of basketball in the books. Wildcats have the lead, 41-30. We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena following this 60-second timeout.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank?
So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee, right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
Go back to the Wildcat Arena. Oak Ridge will get the ball first as we start playing the fourth quarter. I'll have a moment. Let me congratulate John Spratling and his Robertsville Rams on a really fine year this year as Charlie turns the ball over. Saved it away by Cleveland. They made it all the way to the region semifinals and lost by 10 in that ball game. Missed shot there, rebounded by Cleveland, back up again, no good. Again, the third time is good, and it's 41-32. Good job by the Robertsville Rams. A lot of talent coming up from that team, and congratulations to John on a fine year once again. 41-32, the Wildcats in the lead by 9 as they work the ball in. Luis Soria for 3. And it's good. Luis with his second 3 of the night.
Yeah, he now has 8 points on the night, David. Great to see him back getting more points in the scorebook.
Here comes the ball knocked out of bounds by Luis. You know, you get a chance to play a little bit more, you're going to be productive. He doesn't have any 4-point plays today, but he does. He's got a sweet shot anyway, and he's played most of this ball game. Got a chance to start with the injury to Ethan James and to as they get a shot up. Good. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul. They did call a foul. Yeah, it should have been. he did foul him, but Ethan and Justice is sick today. They have an opportunity for a three-point play. 44-34, the Wildcats in the lead, and Cleveland will go to the line.
Malachi King will go to the line for the Raiders. He has 9 points. First attempt from the free throw line is up and good.
We're back to a 9-point game, and Oak Ridge is going to face a little pressure in the rear court. Here comes Charlie down the floor. Exactly 7 minutes to go. Charlie brings it across the line with ease. Drives right, kicks it out to Jarrell. Corner three is up. No good. Rebound to Cleveland. Here come the Blue Raiders down the floor. They can cut the lead even further. 6:48 to play. 44-35 Wildcats. A 9-point advantage. Oak Ridge has led the entire way. The girls lost today 65-45. The boys junior varsity won 60-56. Cleveland basketball, the Wildcat defense has been pretty good right now. They'll try to get an easier shot. The Wildcat defense is extended out. Number 12 with it, that's D. Lovelace. They throw the ball away, intercepted on a nice anticipated pass as Jarrell just steps in the passing lane and steals it as Eli guns a three. It's up, no good. Tip back out by Josh, no good. Wildcats need to be a little bit more patient, I think. They come down the floor with numbers. Shot is no good. They get the rebound up. No good. Again, no good. And then Charlie has the board. Wildcat basketball. And the Wildcats need to be a little patient. I think Charlie might have stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, I'm not sure, David. They had 3 different shooters, so I was trying to record all that, so wasn't able to keep my eye on the court.
Well, Wildcat will work the ball in. And in it comes. Jarrell trying to guard aggressively at the top of the key. 5:59 to play in the game. 44-35. Wildcats have Charlie Taubenheim, Luis Soria in the ball game. Jarrell Jemerson, Eli Peters, and Josh Amos Jr. Cleveland basketball. They work the ball down low. Good defense by Eli. And they try to get a shot up. It's too strong, but a foul is going to be assessed, I think, against Eli, and that might be his third.
Yeah, it does get accredited to Eli, and you're exactly right, his third, team second of the fourth quarter. Going to the line is Daxton Evans for Cleveland. First attempt from the free throw line up, no good.
Wildcats, the other day, I'm trying to remember what game it was. I guess it was McMinn County. Had a little trouble closing it out. I think the Wildcats need to be a little bit more patient on offense and work their offense. He missed both shots, but the rebound is knocked out of bounds. Who do they say? Was it Charlie who touched it last? I think so. 44-35 the score, 5:41 to play in the ball game. Cleveland basketball once again. Howard Pride's their head coach. The head coach of the Wildcats, of course, Aaron Green. Cleveland ball, 5:39 and counting. Cleveland trailing by 9. They've got a three. He didn't take it. They work the ball inside to the big kid, number 32, Daxton Evans. With his back to the goal, throws up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Jarrell. The Wildcats coming down the floor with it, with Jarrell. He's going to drive in, pull up and shoot. No good. Tip back up by Eli, no good. Gets his own rebound. What are they going to call? Looks like Eli was fouled, and I think Eli Peters will get a chance to go to the free throw line. Kind of a quiet night offensively for Eli. He's an 87% free throw shooter, averaging 8.2 points per ball game.
Yes, Eli has 2 points in the ball game so far, David. This will be his first attempt from the free throw line tonight.
The sophomore, a rare miss for him. Like I said, he's our leading free throw shooter at 87%. He misfires on that one. He kind of rushed it a little bit, especially for him. He usually is very patient at the line. As he'll go to the line once again. 44-35, trying to make it a 10-point game. And he does. 45-35 the score. The Wildcats by 10. Here comes Cleveland down the floor. We're in the fourth quarter. Not a big turnout of fans here for this Tuesday night against a non-region opponent. They're a traditional opponent. We play them every year as they get a little shot up. No good. Jarrell's got the rebound. It's a big miss by them. The Wildcats set it up and drive in with Oak Ridge's Luis Soria for three. Good. And guess what? Here we go. It's going to be another opportunity for a 4-point play for Luis Soria again. How is that possible? How does he hit the shots?
He is just a magnet out there for getting fouled, shooting a three-pointer.
It's just crazy that he's able to get them to go. You know, I mean, he hits them most of the time, and he'll have an opportunity right here. I said earlier he didn't have a 4-point play, but he does again tonight as timeout is asked for. Wildcats extend their lead up to 14, 49-35. Luis again with a 4-point play. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment.
I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
David Clary, Mark, and Shauna Hayes back here on our next to last regular season home ball game. The Wildcats have one more they could play here. That'll be Friday, senior night. 4 senior girls will be honored during the night. Paige Lawing, Evelyn Eubanks, Sakari Stewart, and Avea Mitchell. 2 Wildcat boys, Charlie Taubenheim and Jarrell Jimerson. So 6 seniors, and I believe we'll probably have perhaps the cheerleaders as well on senior night. That's typically the way it is. All of a sudden, the Wildcats have a 14-point lead, Mark.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you're talking about the seniors. I was just, to myself, I was thinking, what is this gymnasium and, basically all Oak Ridge sporting events going to look like without one of the Eubanks here? I mean, they have been here for years and just very active in the sports community at the high school.
Yeah, most definitely. Evelyn's going to go on to play basketball at the University of Tennessee Southern, which is in Pulaski, Tennessee. Ethan Eubanks is a member of the UT Martin football team as they work the ball in with Gabe Krebs, and he wanted to shoot. He throws one up there, no good. He was going to shoot that ball regardless because the Wildcats didn't throw the ball away on the other end of the floor. I guess they were trying to draw the foul there because he was not going to pass it. Krebs, number 5. He was bound and determined he was going to shoot that.
Yeah, credit Eli Peters because he was trying to bang him deeper into the lane, and just Eli did not give up, and then help side defense by Amos Jr. really helped out on that play.
Down to 4:14 to play in the ball game, 49-35. The Wildcats trying to win their 5th straight game over Cleveland in a rivalry that started back in the 70s as they drive in and throw the ball away. Luis Soria's got it in the rear court. Let's see if they foul him. Nope. He's going to come out of there, and they'll slow things down with Josh Amos Jr. 3:55 to play. Wildcats trying to win their 15th game of the year, trying for 16. As Charlie gets a 3, they kind of gambled a little bit on defense and left Charlie open. He missed it. Then the long carom is pulled down by the Wildcats. Then kind of not a great pass is intercepted, and Cleveland, as Charlie commits a, well, they didn't call it. Should have.
They could have. Yeah, they definitely
They should have.
Yes. Yeah.
Oak Ridge by 12, 49-37. Here come the Wildcats down the floor, 3:23 to play. Here comes Jarrell driving right, kicking it out to Amos Jr., to Charlie Taubenheim, to Luis Soria. Luis fakes the 3. Wildcats don't need much right here as Eli gets a spinning shot up, no good. Wildcats lead is 49-37, 3:04 to play, and they'll continue to play defense here. So far so good without 2 starters. The Wildcats, Ethan James and Justice West, not able to go today. And so far so good. The Wildcats have led from the opening tip, where Charlie Taubenheim scored the first 2 points, and they've never trailed in the ballgame, Mark, and we're up by 12 with 2:40 to play in the game.
Yeah, Charlie, he started out tonight really well, scoring the first 7 points for the Wildcats tonight. So, Cleveland comes back and Baraka hits a 3. He now has 7 points, and they quickly call timeout.
And the score, I believe, should be 49-40 as the Wildcats lead. 2:29 to play here in this basketball game. We are live at the Wildcat Arena, as I mentioned. They put the buckets for the Cleveland up on the scoreboard. Should be 49-40, should it not?
I'm calculating.
Anyway, Wildcats will go to Lenoir City tomorrow, and they'll take on the Lenoir City Panthers. And then on Friday, as I mentioned, it's senior night. The Wildcats taking on the Fulton Falcons.
Yeah, I have Cleveland scoring 10 points here in the fourth quarter, and they had 30 to enter the fourth quarter. So I agree they should have 40 points right now, David.
49-40, the scoreboard says 49-37. Don't be fooled by the man, by the scoreboard that's got Laura Lynn Green's face and body on it. They do change it. 49-40 the score. I think Cleveland had to come over there and tell them. 2:29 to play. Been a long night. 3 ball games. The JV won 60-56. The girls won 65-45. Wildcats, if they have had some trouble, it's closing out games sometimes. Wildcats don't need to be impatient. Here comes the trap. Here comes the Wildcats throwing the ball away. That's what I'm saying. That is something they're not too good at, as they can close the gap here, and they do. And then a foul's going to be called. The Wildcats turn the ball over. They struggled in McMinn County to put them away. And they're struggling. There's a lot of time left. 2:17 to play. They were up 14 just a minute ago. And to the line they'll go.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Wildcats, they just can't dribble right into a trap like they did right there. Just beyond the half court, on the sideline, there's going to be a trap there every time. So let's get rid of the ball faster.
Good news is he missed one of the shots, and here comes Oak Ridge. The court spacing is not great, but here they come. Wildcats by 8, 49-41. Here comes the trap. Here comes another turnover. Why? Why would you do that? I mean, that's just an errant pass that never should have been made. And it's 49-41. They throw up an air ball, so the Wildcats kind of got through there, and then Jarrell's going to be fouled. 49-41. You just don't make mistakes like that in a tournament game against good teams. That'll beat you, and you just don't do that. I mean, we've played so well, but closing out games has been a struggle. They've won most of them, but still, it made them a lot closer. We were up by 14. It's just an 8-point game right now. Here's Josh in the rear court. Charlie Tavenheim. Charlie has to do a lot of things. He has to bring the ball across the line. Here's Eli back to Charlie. Just got across the midcourt line. Work some time off. That's what I say. Finish it strong. Minute 43 to play. Let him foul you. 5-second count is on. Josh has got to get rid of it, and he does to Luis Soria. 49-41. Luis didn't throw the ball away, and Coach Green calls a timeout. Wildcats were kind of doing a little standing around, and Luis was kind of stuck there, and I was afraid he might get called with a 5-second call. 49-41, 91 seconds to play in the ball game. Wildcats, here's our student section. Let's zoom in on them. They're not quite as animated as they were on ESPN night, but the baseball team had practice today for the first time, so not as many of them as we have normally seen. And unfortunately, I'll tell you, the baseball team has been so supportive. These are our cheerleaders too. The baseball team has been supportive all year long. The bulk of that group of fans on Friday that were here were the Oak Ridge baseball team, and what a season they could be having in front of them. They are loaded again. It's back-to-back years to the state tournament, and they're even more loaded than they were last year. So I know they've been very supportive, and I hope our basketball guys will support them when it comes to their season, which begins on March the 3rd against Central. 49-41 the score. Oak Ridge ball playing keep away now as Jarrell attacks left, gives it over to Charlie Tavenheim. Charlie comes all the way cross court to Luis Soria. Wildcats don't need points right now. They just need to work time. The clock is in their favor as the Wildcats work it in. Great play, and the Luis goes in for the shot. No good. Back up. Won't count, but he's fouled. Wildcats kind of lulled him to sleep a little bit. Luis almost got an easy bucket, but he'll have to earn it now at the free throw line. Nice play, though, by the Wildcats.
It really was. I like to seeing them, just as we said before, taking the air out of the ball, as they say. Luis Soria goes to the line with 12 points. His first shot is up and good, as he has 13.
Big night for him, getting a chance to start, and he's made the most of it. And hits those free throws, back to a 10-point game with 1:05 to play in the game. And here's a steal by Eli Peters. We'll see if Coach Pride has him foul once again. They're going to come up. We're under a minute to go here. Here comes Jarrell trapped. Gets it across to Josh. Josh Amos Jr. 53 seconds to play. The Wildcats with the basketball. Here comes the trap on Luis. And Coach Green does call a timeout. Stops the clock with 45 seconds to play. As I've said several times, the postseason begins next week for the Wildcats and Lady Wildcats. And in order for us to continue streaming live video from McMinn County, which is about an hour away, unfortunately, we have to pay the TSSAA a rights fee. The cost per game at the district and region tournaments is $200 per game. If you are interested in helping us broadcast these games, first from McMinn County, please contact me at dccatboys@aol.com, or you can give me a call or text me 865-310-7207. You can give cash, you can write a check, you can Venmo me. We'll talk about it. We've got one sponsor for the first boys game. That's Andrew Barton. And it's probably going to be against McMinn County next week. We do not have any sponsors for the girls. 51-41, Oak Ridge in the lead by 10. The Wildcats trying to get it in. They do to Eli Peters. And did Coach Green have to call another one of his timeouts? I believe he did. 51-41 the score, 44.6 seconds to play. We'll keep it right here, Mark. District tournament time. Tournament time is always fun, but I just wish it wasn't all the way down in McMinn County.
Yeah, and it doesn't get better next year, as we've talked, David. We have to try to McMinn County this year and Wright County next year. So,
but the good news after that, in the next year, it'll be at Oak Ridge, unless we're back in District 3, which a lot of people are predicting we will be. Of course, the TSSAA in their wisdom moved us out of our district that we've been in since the 70s to District 4 and moved Maryville out and West out, where they've been forever, and put them with Jefferson County and Sevier County, and just absolutely makes no sense. And poor McMinn County and Ray County are in our district when they've been with Bradley and Cleveland and Ooltewah and all those teams for several years. It just absolutely makes no sense. Why you would take away rivals that we've been playing for years and years, and now they talk about money all the time. Money is lost by playing Ray County and McMinn County because they just are not going to be able to bring a lot of people. We're not going to bring a lot of people there, as opposed to going to Karnes and Central and Campbell County and all the teams we've been going to for years. But I'll get away from that. I've talked about that till I'm blue in the face. Sometimes I just don't understand. I still don't understand the $200 per ball game TSSAA charges. But Charlie's going to go to the line. The Wildcats on top 51-41. They've led the entire way, and the big senior goes to the line. His first toss is no good.
Charlie with 18 points on the night, David. So far, he's 1 of 3 from the free throw line.
He's averaging 18.5, so he can hit that, and he does. So he'll maintain that average. Oak Ridge by 11, 42 seconds to go. Here comes a lot of contact there and a foul. That's what they did at McMinn County. We don't need fouls right there. And we don't want them to score, obviously, but, we don't want to let them score points. Of course, it's only the 14 foul, so they're not shooting yet with the clock not moving. Wildcats have an 11-point lead, 52-41. Cleveland ball. And it comes. They're going to drive inside. Jarrell puts good defense up. No good. Rebound to Eli Peters, and the Wildcats have the ball. And they might not foul us here. They're going to, though. They're going to stop the clock with 26 seconds to play, and Oak Ridge up 52-41. I think the Wildcats might have this one, Mark.
Yeah, I agree with you, David. It's number 14 for them. That's Malachi King. Picks up his first foul, team 5th. So to the line, once again, we'll go Charlie Taubenheim. He has 19 points on the ball game, 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
And his shot is good. Cleveland was trying to win their 14th game of the year. Oak Ridge trying to win their 15th. As the Wildcats now lead by 12, 53-41. So the Wildcats will win their 15th game and their 4th consecutive game. As the Blue Raiders come down the floor, they get a 3 off, and they just weren't able to find their range from 3-point range. They get another opportunity, but not so much. 15 seconds to play. 54-41, the Wildcats headed for victory. Here's the 3 that goes good. Wildcat lead is cut, but Cleveland's still going to foul. Nope, they're not going to. He says don't foul. And the Wildcats will win by 10, 54-44. So congratulations, the Wildcats do win their 15th game, minus 2 starters today. And, you always like to see other players step up. And tonight, Luis Soria did that for sure. I thought Josh Amos was quite steady for the Wildcats as well. But Luis, really, we're giving an MVP. Let's give it to him. He really was good.
Yeah, it's great to see him, as you said, getting to start tonight, which is unusual for him. So showing Coach Green a lot. And this was a good game. I mean, as I said earlier, Cleveland always has really fantastic athletes, and so playing them late in the season and playing Fulton late in the season is how you get ready for postseason play, and that's exactly what both the girls and the boys are trying to do right now, David.
Let's take a break. Mark will work on the stats. I'll speak to the head coach of the Wildcats, Coach Aaron Green. We'll recap the girls' game. Wildcats victorious 54-44 from the Wildcat Arena. We'll be back in a moment.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank?
So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site X-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously?
This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
David Clary back here along with Mark and Shauna Hayes. I see Coach Green starting to head this way. We'll speak to him in a second. Mark, you want to go ahead and try it? I guess not.
Leading
As the
scorer
Wildcat-
tonight for the Wildcats was Charlie Taubenheim. He had 21 points. Luis Soria had 14. Jarrell Jimerson with 13. Let's see, Josh Amos Jr. had 3, as did Eli Peters. Keep my eye on Coach Green as he's chatting with some people. As a team, the Wildcats were 17 of 49 from the field. They were 8 of 24 in twos, 9 of 25 in threes, and they were 11 of 14 from the free throw line. Leading scorer for Cleveland was Malachi King. He had 12. Baraka had 10 for Cleveland. 7 points added by Landon Price. 6 points for Gabe Krebs. 4 points for D. Lovelace. 3 points by Ben Deloach, and 2 points by Abdil Moria. The Blue Raiders were 17 of 55 from the field. They were 12 of 29 in twos, 5 of 26 in threes, and they were 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Wildcats led it in the first quarter, 16-8. They were outscored by Cleveland 14-12 in the second quarter, and they took a 28-22 lead into halftime. In the third quarter, Wildcats only gave up 8 points to Cleveland while they scored 13, so they took a 41-30 lead into the fourth quarter. And in the fourth quarter, Cleveland edges out the Wildcats, outscoring them 14-13, but Oak Ridge was able to have a 10-point victory tonight as the Wildcats won 54-44. Earlier tonight, the Lady Wildcats lost by 20. Their leading scorer, or the Lady Wildcats' leading scorer, was Avea Mitchell. She had 14. 8 points, both by Paige Lawing and Alani Mitchell. 6 points added by Janaea Pippins. Let's see, 4 points by Autumn O'Donnell, 3 points by Honesty Thompson, and 2 points by Evelyn Eubanks. Lady Wildcats trailed at the end of the first quarter 16-10. Then they were outscored 15-7 in the second quarter, where Cleveland led at the half 31-17. Lady Wildcats outscore the Blue Raiders in the third quarter 16-15, but still trailed 46-31 going into the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, Lady Wildcats outscored 19-14, and that's how we get a 20-point victory for Cleveland Lady Blue Raiders as they won 65-45. The game before that was the JV boys tonight. As we said, JV boys victorious tonight by a final score of 60-56. Coach Green has joined us here, David, so I will let you have your interview with him.
So the Wildcats win the ball game by a final score of 54-44. And joining me is the head coach of the Wildcats, Coach Aaron Green. Coach, you and I talked before the game. You were going to be without 2 starters today, which means somebody has to step up. And I thought they did. Actually, Luis Soria, 14 points in the ball game. Another one of those Louis 4-point plays. But, he was very solid today. You got good performances from Charlie once again, and Jarrell as well. The defense was very solid to give up only 44 points to a very athletic and pretty good Cleveland team that was going for their 14th win. You got to be pleased. It's just next man up, and your guys stepped up. Dallin got to play a little bit more than he had been, so a good win for your team.
Yeah, it was a good win, David. I was proud of our guys. I thought Louis and J2 would play well. Louis, like you said, had 14, had another and 1 3. Louis ended up with 3 threes on the night, made all of his free throws, and I don't have the stat sheet in front of me. I'm sorry. I don't think he turned it over. So he played solid. I thought J2 didn't score a ton, but he had to handle the ball the whole night and did a good job. And, Jarrell's been playing well. He had, I think he ended up with 13. Obviously, Charlie had 21. Eli didn't have a good night. He missed a couple, shots he'll probably normally make, but that happens. He's down there. Eli's having to down there battle those guys down inside. I think he's getting a little bit tired is probably some of the reason he's missing a few of those. But yeah, I thought we battled. I knew, Cleveland's got a solid team. They've they lost. Just looking at their scores, their schedule earlier today, they lost at McMahon by 3. they've beat Bradley twice, which is a huge, obviously me being from that area, that's a big time rivalry. There's 2 big wins against Bradley. Let's see here. Those are ones that kind of stand out, but it's a solid team. They've finished second in their league behind Walker Valley, who's really good, and so solid team we played. They were minus a guy. They had a wing that was out. I don't know what his injury was, and obviously we had 2 guys out. So it's, we've kind of avoided that all year, David, but it's part of the game. I mean, everybody's kind of, that's stuff you have to deal with as a team, as a coach, and, next man up mentality. And, I knew sometimes when that happens, the rotation's a little bit out of kilter. Guys having to play different spots that they're not used to. But, we worked our way through it, and it wasn't pretty there at the end, but we figured out a way to finish.
But Josh and Louis, as you call him, they've played a lot of ball all year long. So they're not going to panic in those situations. And Luis, for the most part, like I said, he made the most of his time offensively, and I was very pleased with the way they played. But the good news, I think, I was watching Ethan before the game and during warm-ups in halftime. He's not wearing a boot or anything, and that's the best sign I've seen. I don't know if you're going to play him all week. I mean, there's no need until next week in the district tournament. But the good news is he's not wearing a boot, and that's a good sign.
Yeah, and I'm not a trainer, but I've been around the game a long time. Sometimes, they didn't have boots back in my day, David. A lot of times I think a boot can stiffen it up some, so I don't know if Brian has told him not to wear it or whatever, but he was moving around okay. It's a little sore. We'll see how he feels tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure he will not play tomorrow. And hopefully, I don't know if Justice is listening. I'll check on Justice tonight. Hopefully he's making some progress and felt a little bit better today, but still had a fever. So even if he plays, we don't know how much he can give us. So. But again, it'll be a tough game. I mean, Lenore City's got a really good team. They'll be at their place. They play really hard. Coach has done a good job with them, and I think here we end up beating them by 18, but it was way closer than that. And so we'll they're very physical, very tough. You got tough kids. They play hard and well coached, and we'll have our hands full. We'll have our hands full if we had. Everybody healthy and, everybody going, we'll definitely be in a little bit shorthanded to make it even, a little bit tougher. But proud of our guys. Good win tonight, David, against a solid team. And, just try to, enjoy this one for a little while and get ready for the one tomorrow.
And that is Lenore City. And then you've got senior night coming up on Friday. Just, I've been asked this a lot. Looking, I know you haven't, I don't know if you've had your meeting yet, but when would be that first game for you in the district tournament?
Yeah, I've got the schedule printed off in there on my desk. I meant to send it to you earlier. I was about to do it right when we come out for warm-ups, and I'll send you a picture. But yeah, it looks like, win or lose tomorrow night, I think we're going to be third based on tiebreakers. If we won, and I think if Farragut lost at McMinn, we would be tied. But I think our Hardin Valley loss would give them the tiebreaker, which stinks. But so more than likely, we'll play next to the 3-6. So 6 and 7 will play on Monday in a play-in. More than likely, that's going to be McMinn and Ray County. That'll be at McMinn County on Monday, and then we'll play the winner of that game on Wednesday at McMinn County at 7:30 is what it looks like.
Okay, so but that's still you got 2 more games to be played as you get ready. As you look at that, at these next 2 ball games, obviously this will be back-to-back 3-game weeks that you've had to play. Will you? I know you don't want to change anything. Wednesday's a long time from Friday to on, so I guess you'll just play it normally. You won't try to rest people. I guess with 2 people out, you can't really.
Yeah, we'll play Friday. We moved the Fulton game. For that reason, just a Friday to give us, a typical Friday game. And then obviously playing on a Wednesday. The good thing is we played on Wednesday, last week at McMinn. So we've had that once this year. So we'll take off for the weekend. That's usually what we've done to, late in the year, keep guys fresh. And then, have 2 days of prep, Monday, Tuesday, and hopefully, try to get, everybody healthy and that type of deal. And then the thing about McMinn, if it's McMinn County, and again, I don't want to take anything from Ray County, but assuming McMinn wins, they've had some – and Ray County could have definitely upset them. I think it was a 6-point game last time at McMinn when they played, so you never know. But yeah, I mean, McMinn's had some injuries. I truly don't think they're the sixth best, the 6th place team in our league. I think they're way better than that. I think the injuries have, caused them to, lose a handful of games they probably wouldn't have lost. So, but again, we'll get through this week. We got a tough one tomorrow night at Lenore City. Everybody, it's that time of year, David. District postseason's here. It's crazy. It seems like it flies by, faster every year. And
that's what happens when you get old, Coach.
I'm telling you, getting real old. It's you blink. I remember we started in November practicing. They just put the jumbotron up in here, and we had to kind of work through that. And here we are in almost the middle of February, getting ready for the district tournament. It just flies by. But this is a fun part of basketball, and then basketball is a postseason sport. David, you heard me say it 100 times. It doesn't really matter really what you do in the postseason. But look, for us, unfortunately, first time in a long, long time we're going to be in a playing game, and you got to go play and got to find a way to win a game.
Coach, a couple more things here before I forget. I've been meaning to ask you about your dad. Is he doing okay? I see him down there. It looks like he's a little hobbled again.
Yeah, he had a minor procedure on his hip. His hip been bothering him. He had a hip replacement pretty good while ago, 10 years ago or more. He's had some issues with it, so they went in there and did a little bit of replaced some screws and did some other stuff. Not anything crazy, but that's kind of why he went to the wheelchair. But he's fine, David. He's on me like he normally is. So nothing there. He's telling me do this, getting on the guys. So I love it. But yeah, he's hanging in there.
Yeah, he's a tough one for sure. Coach, just your final comments on the win tonight over Cleveland.
Yeah, just really proud of our team, and we talked a lot about even yesterday. Obviously knew Ethan wasn't going to play and was, obviously with Justice being sick yesterday, we had a chance, I know Eli came to me this morning and said, hey, are we going to be out 2 starters? And I was like, well, it looks like it. So just proud of our guys to find a way to win, and happy for those guys. Louis and J2 get more minutes. I thought they did good things, and that's not a bad team we beat shorthanded. And again, they were missing one guy as well. So we'll take any win we can get. It's a good group of kids, David. I enjoyed coaching them. They've been they've worked hard. They're unselfish. They can take a chewing when they need it, and they're good teammates. So they've been a fun group to be around, and we just gotta continue to move forward and continue to get better and clean up some stuff as we go.
One more thing, Coach. Your junior varsity continues to be very impressive. They won again in a close one tonight. Those guys have really come on for you too.
Yeah, they have. We don't get to talk a lot about those guys, but if you think about Mira Porter, obviously Jeremiah's getting some varsity minutes now with. You got Jacob Holman's had a good JV year. He's going to be a heck of a player, David. He can really score it. Josiah Slater, T.J. Burns. Those are I don't think I'm leaving anybody out as far as sophomores. Mears a freshman, but yeah, they've had a good group. Coach Price has done a good job with them, and they got a bright future.
Coach, have a good night and get ready for Lenore City tomorrow. We'll see you there.
It's a short turnaround, Dave. I got to get on tape as soon as I get home, so we'll see you down at Lenore City tomorrow.
That's Aaron Green, head coach of the Wildcats. Oak Ridge wins it by a score of 54-44. Let me bring in Mark just for some final comments, and then we'll close it out. Mark, just your final comments on the win tonight.
I enjoyed tonight's game. It was fast-paced, like Oak Ridge likes to play. And, Cleveland tried to make some runs. The Wildcats absorbed them, in my opinion, and got a great victory tonight. Said it all night. Cleveland always has great athletes. You're going to get a good ball game from Cleveland. And that's what we got tonight. And fortunately, the Wildcats came out with a victory tonight. So good win for the Wildcats late in the season. Good way to prep for postseason, in my opinion.
Appreciate you and Shauna's good work again today. 54-44 was the final score of the boys' game. The girls lost, unfortunately, 65-45. Our next broadcast of Oak Ridge High School basketball tomorrow night from Lenore City, beginning at 6 o'clock on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. For Mark and Shauna, this is David Clary saying so long.